minutes before it crashed. So I'm quickly gonna do like,
38.
hey, hello, it's me, MisterGriss, I'm the game master. We're playing
That's
D&D
fake, Chris.
5e in a modern setting. What?
Not real. No, I got it.
We've got Destructore playing as this.
Oh no!
Oh, that was the actual intro. I thought you said you were gonna do it, so I assumed you were not streaming.
Excluded playing as Cecil.
I just fucking broke it with it. My bad.
Mckadow playing as Jackie.
Hi.
And Aidan playing as AJ.
Hello.
Insert short introduction for every character here. We did a little section with Destructore's character, with Des, talking to Lord Kryn, which we will go back to in a bit. But long story short, Lord Kryn is very happy that he has the will, and he's like, now that I have the will in my possession, I can alter it, make it whatever I want it to be, so you, if you want to, can go and take care of the other people in the will, so that it is absolutely not contested, such as Vexillus, his stepson, his stepson of Lady Vivesna, Elsiet, his elder sister, needs to get put out of the way. And then we panned the camera over to the others who are hanging out with Elsiet, the elder sister, in the Fey Realm, talking about magical portals and the like, how her dad was big into creating pocket dimensions, and she thinks that there might be a lingering pocket dimension like that somewhere, that her dad may or may not be stuck or willingly living inside of that dimension, and that it somehow might have something to do with whatever happened here in the first place to split the estate between 3 or more different realms. So Elsiet was explaining to Cecil, who is currently just studying the circles on the floor in the room here, while AJ and Jackie are just kind of chilling in the room nearby. You brought up that Usk seems to be splintered and divided in the different planes as well, which Usk doesn't seem fully aware of. He was pretty shocked and like a little bit existential crisis, looking at himself like, wait, what's happening to me? As Elsiet explains that her father had a lot of planar subdomains and hideaways where he lived. Though many of these were short-lived, I've come to sense the pull of energy from my domain to somewhere else, and wonder if it's not my father's handiwork I'm sensing.
Because we found his notes. Yeah, I'm basically just going to copy this portal, go to the fountain, see if it works, go back to the Shadowfell.
I'll go with it.
Okay. As you copy the elements of the magic circle in the bedroom, Elsiet like turns at you as like, what do you think of the markings on the circle?
Well, the markings are a modified version of a typical teleportation to other planes. We did find the notes, and I am certain it is your father's work. We found his notes and diaries about this.
You found his notes and diaries. They have helped you in understanding these circles?
Yep. It's just a basic it's a basic teleportation, like a circle for other planes, but he modified it heavily.
So it is definitely a gateway.
Yes, an incomplete one. It's only 1/3 of it.
From what other people have told me that I've had to look into these circles, they have deemed that this one, particularly in the bedroom here, cannot be repaired. It is too damaged. What do you make of this?
Is this one too damaged, Chris?
Do me a intelligence or arcana check if you're more like sensing the actual magic or just like studying the actual thing. You've spent like 4 hours looking at it, so
26.
An arcana. Disadvantage. Are
We're tired.
Yeah.
Yep.
26 still with disadvantage is really good. Yeah, so you look at this circle, and it is missing. It is missing substantial parts of the circle to be able to repair this. You deem this circle is beyond repaired. You cannot repair it, but you do recognize that the missing parts that the circle is missing to be complete seem to overlap with the parts of circles in other realms. So the piece that this circle is missing, you've seen on a circle in one of the other planes.
I'll tell her, basically, yes, it is unfixable to anyone who doesn't know what the original circle was like. But luckily, we do have the notes, so we have an idea of how to fix it.
So, just to remind me, you've studied the circle in the bedroom in the Fey realm. Did you do it in the other two realms as well, the bedroom one?
I think I only did it in our realm, the material one. The only one left is the shadow one.
Okay.
Right now, we'll go to the, if that is all, we'll go back to the Shadowfell from the fountain that we helped Themnis escape to.
Hmm.
And we should probably never go back here, because if we're going to destroy every teleporter, then we cannot come back if we teleport here again. I'll tell that to these two.
Okay.
Well, you know this stuff, but
So where to for Jackie, Cecil, and AJ?
The fountain.
To the magic boy. Yep.
The fountain where Timnis escaped from the shadow tree here.
Yeah. You go to the fountain. You know you can teleport with your understanding of the planar teleportation traveling magic. You can you figure out that you can configure the fountain to teleport you to any of the realms that you've been to before. So you can go to the normal world, to the shade version, or to the Fey version that you are currently in.
Before we go, I'll ask these two where they want to go this time. Do they just want to go home? Are they done with this?
Yes.
Okay, I can just send you home. I'm not sure about you, AJ. I think the people we're working with are going to just force you to continue this.
Yeah. We can ask for a break. Where's the other one?
He runs away every time. I'm not sure.
I'm looking around as if I only just noticed he's not here. Well, if I'm the only one going back, I might as well fucking stay. I might get stuck in between the realms for all I fucking know, or whatever the
We
fuck
can
this bullshit.
go back home for a little.
They're not going to allow you.
And this whole fucking
Why
time
not?
beat up stuff.
Because they didn't allow you before. You asked them before, hey, I want to go back to my family, just see my dog, and they told you, no, you got to finish this.
Yeah, that hot lady with the band goons. The goons.
The gooners.
Yes.
Well, we've investigated this area. We can go back, tell them what's happening, have a rest.
Have a rest, yeah, but we can't go home.
Let's just finish it. Just
Yeah.
go to whatever fucking bullshit we need.
Okay, to the Shadowfell then it is.
Okay, cool. That puts you on the same plane as Tess again. So, as you guys make your way to travel to the different plane, I'm just gonna grab your tokens, copy you, and then put
As soon as we go, as soon as these two go, I'll just tell us, yeah, all right, you can destroy it now. I'll just pop in.
Okay. Well, good luck, adventurers.
Fuck you.
Don't worry, I got 3 points of lucky. I'm good.
Oh,
Oh no, wait, I got 1. Shit.
put you guys out here
Well,
for
shit.
now.
We're screwed.
We're dead, boys.
Where the hell did that put AJ?
Maybe accidentally teleport him back from here.
Yeah, maybe you already had a token somewhere.
He's
There
under
he
the
is.
statue.
uh, do you? Am I misseeing this, or do you guys have like absolutely no vision out here?
Yeah,
No
shit.
color. I have vision, but no color.
I can't see you guys.
I can see you guys.
If I
Guess
drag,
you're
I
looking.
can see you guys.
You're looking through the skull, which has a
Dark
Just-
vision.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can like look through the eyes of the skull, so yeah, I can technically still see him.
Hmm.
Stomp on the squirrel.
No, so squirrel.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
you
think I need
said-
to put you guys in the light.
That is a loud.
This is deafening, yeah.
Why does it ring for so long? It's not that loud for me because I turned my effects down, but that was something.
Should we rest first before doing all this? Also, Jackie, was your suit on fire?
My suit.
You burnt your hands fighting in the revel. You know, when
Yeah.
when the revel people like start fighting each other, you're like, I'm burning my hands, and then get a fire fist them all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That did happen.
No, my suit was fine.
Okay, while the others are going into the manor, Des, you managed to make your way to Lord Vaxilus, his room. Who he is there, just chilling in his room.
We're
He is
just gonna
not
sit
here.
We're just gonna sit here, Chris. We'll take
Okay.
a rest.
I don't have vision because it's still the first floor.
Okay, second floor. Des, pull to scene. I'm actually gonna make this the main scene for now. Because you guys are technically still on your way back while this is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just put our tokens in like the couches because we're exhausted.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say you didn't take the secret stairs, or did you?
It's a secret.
That's into the room. Did you go the
No.
normal staircase
No, I
hallway?
took the normal route. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
hey,
yeah.
we're up here now.
You find yourself in front of the big double door of Vaxilus, his room. What do you
Yeah.
do?
Chris, there's still our tokens
Oh, where are you guys?
in the
I
teleportation.
see.
portal.
Oh, it's the old tokens. Oh my god. Okay, do you knock on the door? Do you just enter?
I give it a knock.
Yeah. You hear Vax from the other side of the room. Who is there? Who's there?
Not sure if we're formally introduced. Des.
Yes. You were here dealing with the furniture in the dance hall, and I know the other guys did like a hunt with him with some shadow monsters and stuff. Were you here for this, Des? I don't quite remember.
I don't think so.
I've done some hunting with your companions, but I've not really had the pleasure of hunting together with you or anything else.
Oh, I was just seeing how you were, but a hunt does sound like fun if you're up for one at some time.
I am always up for a good hunt. Do you have a creature or something in mind?
Oh, well. You're the expert here. What would be a good challenge of a creature for us to try and take down?
Well, like when I met your friends, we hunted the shadow creatures together, outside of the estate, in the more darker corners of this realm. They are quite dangerous creatures, but we managed to defeat quite a few of them, and even a bigger one showed up eventually. It was a mighty fine hunt, but it got a bit dangerous, got a bit close to being hurt than I would have liked. We have.
If you prefer to take a break, I understand.
Oh no! I'm a brave hunter. I won't say no to another hunt, but we might not get so lucky this time. We did a number on the shadow tusks with your friends. There might not be too many of them around tonight, or they are being more cautious.
Oh, I'm sure he'll find something to hunt.
Well, couldn't hurt to at least have a look, make sure the premises is safe.
Oh, this poor guy. Poor guy.
Indeed. Let me just gather the hounds, and I will meet you down by the back door towards the great tree.
Very well then. Des will act a little formal, taking his leave.
Oh yeah? What does acting a little formal mean for this?
Just a little bow.
Okay. He gives you the same courtesy. He does like a little bow back. And I'll just grab and copy you and put you wherever you're going, so you don't have to walk through the entire estate. Where are you heading?
Well, I'm going to meet him at the back door, right?
Yeah. Anywhere in the estates that you would stop on the way there? Anything that you've been curious about?
No. Des just wants to get this done and dusted.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you make your way downstairs, past all the guards and the like, on your way to the back door, you notice the back door swings open, and your companions, Cecil and Jackie, walk in.
Oh, hello.
And AJ as well.
No, Jackie's face down in the sofa already. Just poof.
Where the fuck have you been?
Here, trying to figure things out.
You stop going away every time.
We almost got left behind.
Des just gestures to Jackie like, you see why? I tried to leave?
I flip him off.
You almost got stuck in a different plane.
What was that supposed to mean?
The Fae, they pretty much don't want us anymore. And they destroyed all the portals into them. So don't go there again. You'll just be stuck there.
What about the fountain one?
It's destroyed as well. So don't, like I said, don't go there. You'll be stuck. I'm not bailing you out.
Alright.
Also, don't fucking go away again.
I could hear the gears turning. It's like, wait, I can't go and kill the sister.
Don't go again for any reason, for fuck's sake. Jackie got mind controlled by a monster, and AJ almost got us killed.
Sounds like a Tuesday to me. Well, sorry to disappoint you, Cecil, but I am engaging in a small little hunting trip with the master of the manor, just as a matter of courtesy.
Griss,
Yeah.
you know that meme where like Superman's cape is being pulled?
Yeah.
I'll do that to this. No, you're not leaving this time again.
Okay, yeah. Cecil physically holds you back from leaving. What do you do, Des?
What? Do you want to come along too? Need someone to watch
we're
you?
almost done. We're gonna copy the portal thing from here, and then we're just gonna go back to our realm.
And how long do you think that will take, though, Cecil? Didn't it take you a while to activate the other ones?
It could take like 2 hours to copy them. Again, you're not going hunting alone, especially. Last time, I think one of us almost died. Two of us.
I'm not
almost
going
died.
alone. I'm going with the master of the manor.
It's still not enough. It was like 4 of us or 5, and AG almost died.
And you are not my mother, Cecil.
Door swings
Maybe I'll
open.
die.
Vexillus and his 2 hunting hounds walk into the room. I am ready for another great hunt. Oh, I did not realize people were sleeping in here. My apologies.
They seem to have had a long day.
Will they
Hunting
be
again?
accompanying us on a hunt as well? Yes, another
I'm
great hunt.
tired.
More shadow creatures.
You almost died last time. Unfortunately, we cannot help you. Or been too much.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a bit hard to tell what time it currently is, but I think we still have a full day ahead of ourselves.
You almost died next time. Are you sure you can handle yourself? I know you
What are
got
you guys
this with you.
doing? I thought we were going to go to sleep.
These 2 are going hunting.
For what?
I'm not sure.
Shadow
just-
creatures.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. The man of the hour who keeps disappearing when we need him the most.
We're leaving soon. You might get left behind. Magic Boy's the only one that can activate the portal. If he leaves, you're stuck here forever.
Yeah, it
We're
won't be
not
that long.
waiting.
Ugh, I need sleep, but I'm not letting you go alone. Come on.
No, we're going.
Jackie,
No,
look
you
at
two
you.
stay here. I'll go with him. Then it's
Oh,
2 and 2.
I'm not trusting you, Jackie. With shit. I'm going as well if you're going.
Jackie, look at
I'll
yourself.
go with
You're,
AJ then.
you're an absolute state. You really should just rest. I think
Look,
I think
one
after that
person's
big-
going with you. Pick one. I'm not splitting us up again for this much. We need to have at least 2 and 2. Pick someone. Don't care who.
We could
How
stay
about we-
here for a spell. I don't mind waiting until a little bit later in the day to commence the hunt.
You're gonna need to wait like 6 hours, man.
Mm.
Like 8.
Well, like you
Hmm.
said, if we really have to wait a full day, then we should just get an 8-hour rest, then go in the morning or night or.
Also,
the
we
fuck
hunted
time
them
it is.
last time. Are you sure there's gonna be any creatures left out there?
That is what I said to your friend, but he seems hopeful that we might find some others. And
What
I'd
the
never
fuck
say
is
no
this?
to a
I'm
grand
sorry.
hunt.
What are these things? As I point to the dogs.
They're my hounds.
That is not a hound.
Oh, do hounds look different where you come from?
They usually look more alive.
Oh, well, they are definitely undead.
Why do you have undead creatures?
Show players? Show players?
Good.
There we
Good
go.
for hunting, I guess.
That's what he
God.
looks like with his doggies.
Are we sure that's a he?
Yes.
Okay.
Just double check. I was like, mate.
It's hard to tell the elves.
Yeah, let's. I'm on the side of let's long rest before we go to do this.
Okay.
Look,
Yes.
I'm perfectly well rested. If you guys want to rest, that's fine. I'll come back after they're done. And you should be finished resting by then so you can start doing the circle. Simple, right?
It's gonna take you 6 hours to come back here soon.
Why
I don't
is this
know.
a rush to do a hunt?
Yeah, for
that's
fuck's sake.
not like
Why do you want to do a hunt all of a sudden?
You're a paladin. What the fuck are you doing?
Something to test my blade. Plus, it seemed like you had quite the exhilarating time without me last time.
That's because you fucked off.
Yeah. Okay. AJ, can you go with him?
Dang.
Okay, go to sleep now.
Is he still like half zombie from being resurrected?
He's not half a zombie. He's got
He's not half a zombie.
He's got an Iron Man thing in his chest.
Yeah. Look, it's either we all rest and go with you, or I go with you and these 2 rest. Last
No,
time I
I'm
left
fine
these
with-
two. Last time I left these 2, this one got mind control. This one almost got us killed.
I don't remember that.
Look, I'll just
Why do I
take
get that
AJ Cecil. Relax. You've all been
AJ,
stressing way too much lately.
Too much. What? You forget what just happened?
Maybe because one of our companions keeps fucking off.
Because Jackie had a mental breakdown and Des don't trust him anymore.
Yeah, to pay attention to the coins being flipped.
I feel like I
Yeah,
should.
because that's a good response to talk to me about the third person.
Do not. No, I'm not going. I'm gonna stay here. Fuck off.
Well, yes, everybody is free to hunt or stay in the estate as they please. I will not force any of you to accompany me on the hunt. If you would like to go later, I can wait, like I have said before. But if your friend here is imperative that we should go and hunt now, I don't mind doing just a small hunting excursion.
Well, not imperative. I just thought it might be a nice outing.
I
If
am
this
quite
truly
bored,
wants
to
to
be
go,
honest.
If this truly wants to go, I'll go with.
If you must, Cecil. Are you sure you can leave these two alone, though, like you said?
No.
Very
but
well.
can I leave you alone? Also, no.
You always leave me alone, because I
No,
am always
you
gone.
leave us alone.
Very well. Shall we head out then?
Let us go.
Sure.
Follow or
Okay.
don't.
Yeah, just stay here with your token. Don't move to the edge of the map because you'll get like teleported. We'll just do Theater of the Mind as you Des, Cecil, and Vexilius and his two hounds. You walk out of the back door.
Chris, before that, when I'm like closing this door,
Yeah.
I'll like turn to these two. Please, for the love of God, don't do something stupid while I'm gone.
Okay. And then they did something stupid.
Get ready, everybody. They're about to do something stupid.
AJ was there whenever Des chopped that guy's head off, right?
Yeah. You guys burned this tree,
You
right?
and AJ were. I was not.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you guys
Sorry, go ahead.
did you guys burn the tree in this version of the estate?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was this one with all the bodies.
We burnt it and AJ cut it down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just leave this up for the art, but the tree is like damaged, burnt down. The area around it is like suffered some damage from the fire, from the damage you guys got. Vexelis guides you through the back of the estate, through the hedge mage towards what remains of this tree. He immediately starts like tracking, looking for footprints, remnants of shadow that linger amongst the roots and burnt down husk of this tree. It seems that we are in luck. One of those bigger shadow creatures we encountered last time we were here seems to be in the area.
Do you think it's
such
alone?
Last time when we encountered one of these, it was accompanied by a pack of the smaller shadow tusks. It is unlikely to be alone.
Best stay on guard then.
This is why you don't just go alone.
Yeah, and he full on went into like hunter, hunched low, going against the wind kind of mode. He's getting all his like hunter expertise and tricks out to try to sneak up on this creature without alerting it, to follow its tracks and get closer. Are the two of you making any attempt at all to do like any sort of stealth or anything like that?
I'll try. I'm not getting very good at it. Still roll decent though.
Okay. So Vexilus and Cecil like, hunched low, looking for this shadow tusk, shadow maw creature. That's as you see them like go into like sneaking mode, so to speak. What do you do?
I'll join them and sneak a bit.
Okay, roll me a stealth. Can you give me a reminder, Des and Cecil, what your passive perception is?
As a perception from exhaustion is like 6.
Okay. An 11 for Des. This guy. Okay. You all do an excellent job sneaking about. Eventually, Vexillus will like raise his hand in like a halt motion, points his fingers at his eyes, and then points with his fingers down like a bunch of brambles and dried husks of bushes. And you see skulking amongst these dead remains of trees and nature and the like. You see this shadowy creature, like half shadow, half like just a big scaly mouth, skulking around in the branches. You see Vexillus puts like a bolt in his crossbow, pulls back
I'll stop him.
Okay.
We should probably let this and the dogs get closer. We need someone to keep its attention.
I'm literally right behind you. If that thing tries to come at you, I'll just step forward and get it.
Yeah, but it's not going to... Either way, it's not going to get a chance because you're going to be in front. We need a frontliner over here.
Vexillus like does not say a word, but he readies his crossbow, like aims, but is waiting to fire. His dogs, his hounds, staying close to his side, like skulking low to the ground, like a very soft like growl coming from their mouths.
You get up close to it, Des, and surprise attack it. Then we'll follow up with you.
I'll try my best. Hopefully it don't see me.
Okay. Des, you try to get a little bit closer. Do me another stealth check to approach undetected.
Ooh.
A 6. Well, a 2, but a 6 in total. You are pretty loud. Like both Cecil and Vexillus immediately notice that you are like approaching the creature too loudly, and it's only a matter of time until he catches the creature's attention.
Sorry, someone spilled a bag of potato chips here. Crunch. Crunch.
Just shoot Vexillus.
As you walked away a little bit from Cecil and Vexillus, Des, as you try to approach quietly, but not so quiet, make me a perception roll. Ooh. Okay, a 17. Just good enough. You, as you are pretty much in between the creature and the hunter now and Cecil, you notice that close to Vexillus and Cecil, lurking in some branches like right next to them, is another one of these creatures lying in wait.
Should not have opposed me, Cecil. He should not have opposed me.
The main one is the bait. There is another one lying in wait. They are doing the good old clever girl tactic.
Clever girl.
Which is why I asked what your passive perception was.
Des decides to fully commit. He gets up and takes a swipe at the one in front, the one that's supposed to be the bait.
Okay.
What about the squall's passive perception, Chris?
Oh, the squirrel's passive perception? How much? 14?
Yeah.
14 is pretty good. But it's just not good enough. Your squirrel has the same passive perception as Vexillus. Okay, cool. Do me an attack Des, with whatever you are attacking this thing. I'm just gonna grab a sheet so I can actually look at its AC and stuff.
Oh, all my favourites are gone.
Oh yeah, I saw them on your old sheets, but I was like, I won't exactly redo them in case he wants to like change them up, so I left it for you.
All right. Redo that at some point. Just normal.
Yeah.
Oh, so close to being a 20.
Almost. So close.
And 18 hits. Was there anything special about your Keeper's Crescent?
Effective against plants, I think, was a thing. Like plant-based creatures take extra damage
And
from
it
us.
deals extra necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Now it says that you're targeting Vexillus.
I mean...
It's
but
not
no.
wrong.
But I'm going for the creature first.
You strike the creature, dealing 16 damage. You cut into this creature. You weren't here when you last hunted these, so you have no idea how hardy these really are, but Cecil should have a good idea that, yeah, 16 damage is a lot, but these things have a lot of health, so...
Good job, Desi. That's 16 damage to it.
How do you know that? Can you see the numbers?
10 slash and 6 necrotic.
you like...
How do you know that?
You strike into the creature, the shadow like dissipates around your attack. You definitely feel like you've made contact with something and that you've hurt a creature, but it is snarling angrily at you. This normally would be initiative, but I'm just gonna do it theater of the mind. But just to have a little look. What's everyone's initiative? It's just, is it +4 for everyone?
Mine is +4.
Mine's only +1.
+1, okay. Okay, cool.
Mine's +2.
Okay, so I'll say that Des, you went first, you strike this creature. Next up after Des is Cecil. You see Des run up to this creature. He absolutely gets spotted by the creature before he gets there, but he manages to get like a swing in. He definitely made contact, hitting the creature. What do you do, Cecil?
Activate Blade Song.
Okay.
Last use. I don't see the creature, so I'll go attack with this alongside this, the same creature.
Okay, cool. You step forward out of the brushes, leaving Vexillus and his dogs in the brush.
Should have had high perception, man.
Yeah, the creature is within, what's your walking speed, like 30, 40? Like, you can definitely reach the
with Blade Song,
creature.
50.
Oh, with 50? Yeah, you can absolutely reach it.
My familiar will give me advantage with the help action.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, baby.
Ooh, goddamn, a critical.
That would be 15 and sneak attack.
Wait, you're a rogue now? I thought you were-
Multi-class rogue.
Oh, okay.
Does sneak attack also get critical?
Yes.
Doesn't show it knows it normally without the critical. Do I just roll it twice?
Strange. Usually there is an option for critical on sneak attacks.
Yeah, there used to be before. I guess just roll it twice. Maybe sneak attack doesn't get critical and the program was wrong. But for now, I'll say yes.
21 piercing damage.
God damn. Yeah, you strike into this creature. It roars out in this like almost unnatural, like guttural sounding noise.
Extra attack.
Oh, okay.
This one will be normal. Another nat 20.
Oh my god, really?
Oh God, you're using all our luck. We're going to get nothing but bad rolls after this.
And with I rolled something with disadvantage, I also could have gotten a 20.
Yeah.
Another 13 piercing damage.
Are you still exhausted?
Still exhausted, yeah.
Then,
But the first exhaustion is only disadvantage on ability checks.
okay. Yeah, sneak attack apparently does increase with critical hits, according to the internet. Okay, cool. So how much damage?
Will never be in 13 for the second
13.
attack.
2 crits, you strike into this creature. It is not dead or even like bloody yet, but as you strike into this creature, it like backs off, and if that's your turn, it is the creature's turn then.
I'll back off a bit, yeah. I'm basically putting this between us.
Yeah. Cecil doesn't know this, but Des has an idea of this, but this creature was serving as the bait for another creature, so with his task complete, it is going to run. It'll just bolt it. You can take your attack of opportunity, if you would so like.
I backed
May
off a
we?
bit.
Oh, I guess I will just then.
Okay.
As soon as I backed off, I also backed off. So I'm assuming the other creature that's hiding is right behind me now.
When we're not right behind you, it's probably back at the bushes about...
A 14. You take a swing at it as it like turns around to run into the brambles and the remains of this cursed tree, but your 14 is not enough to hit it, so you miss as it runs away.
Right.
And with that, it is the creature lurking in the shadows, its turn, the hidden one. It is immediately gonna pounce on Vaxilus, who is still flanked by his 2 dogs, so he'll have some support. But he was laying in wait, trying to get a shot on the creature that you guys were fighting, so he's completely taken by surprise from this creature. The creature is going to do its 2 attacks, 1 bite and 1 tail swipe on Vaxilus. A bite. Yum, 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 yum. A 16 that just hits Vaxilus.
I have a +10, god damn.
Dealing 22 damage. He immediately like yells out in pain as you turn around and you see this like large shadow creature just pounced on top of Vaxilus. It's like jumping at his shoulder. And then it's gonna make a tail swing at him. $22, that definitely hits. Dealing 15 damage. You can tell that Vaxilus is looking bloodied at the moment. That is the creature's turn. It is Vaxilus' turn. He uses his action to command his wretched hounds to attack the creature. So these 2 dogs are just gonna like immediately pounce onto the shadow creature. They have pack tactics, so they get advantage when they have friendlies nearby. So these 2 dogs, one with a 25 with advantage and the other one with 16 with advantage, both manage to hit.
Nice.
Dealing 18 damage, 18 piercing. Not the best, not the worst. They start like just pulling the shadows apart from this from this creature that is currently on top of Vaxilus. And with that is Vaxilus his turn, and we are back fully circled to Des. And I don't really have any better art, but these are the Shadow Maw creatures.
Same one we faced.
Yeah. But there is 2 of them now.
Oh no.
So the one that you were facing has run away, but it is still within vision if you would like to chase it, or you could turn around and help your good old buddy Vaxilus.
goodness. Look out. And Des will try something I haven't tried yet, which is strange because it's just been there and I've just never really had a reason to use it yet.
Ooh, okay.
There
I'm
it is.
intrigued what this is gonna be.
The net launcher.
Not what I was expecting. A large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or other creature within its reach on a success, dealing 5 slashing damage to the net, which has an AC of 10. Also frees the creature without harming it, ending the effect. Yada yada yada. Okay. So it's just right in front. Oh no, it has a range from 5 to 15 feet that you can launch it.
Yeah.
Who are you shooting with the net launcher?
I'm going to make it look like I miss, so to speak.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't think it would hit the shadow anyway, because isn't it formless, like a formless creature, so it wouldn't be affected by the net?
Some of it is.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Vaxilus is being attacked by it, so I might have accidentally hit him with it by accident.
Oh, are you trying to hit Vaxilus and make it look like an accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, stay still, you foul shadow.
Well, hit that attack button, I guess. Should do the roll. A 12.
Again, it almost titted onto the 20.
Yeah, a net launches out of this device that no one has seen this use at all this whole time. No idea where this came from, but suddenly he just whips out this net launcher, shoots this net. It spreads out, flies in the direction of the great shadow maw creature that's on top of Vaxilus, but it just doesn't quite hit the creature and drops off a little bit too soon and wraps around Vaxilus, catching him in the net.
Crud, it keeps moving. We're not going to be able to hit it with range. We'll have to get in close, Cecil.
Why is everyone here incompetent?
Vaxilus yells out, "What are you doing?"
What
Trying to
are you doing? I'll yell the same basically thing to you.
Pardon?
I'll basically yell the same thing he yells. What are you doing?
I was trying to hit the shadow, but it's incorporeal, it seems, so I hit him by accident.
Mm.
Look, let's just get in there and kill it before it kills him, and Des starts preparing to strike.
It's the most ominous thing I've heard in a while. Just starts preparing to strike. Okay. Okay, that's your turn, Des?
Yeah.
Okay, then Cecil, it is you.
Is I.
The creature in front of you has ran away back to the remains of the tree.
But there's the one that's attacking Vaxilus.
And you know from last time hunting these things that there's a good chance that like smaller ones might show up if this fight ends up going for too long.
I will cast invisibility on Vaxilus.
Okay. It is a touch spell. So are you walking up to
I'll just
him?
gain.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just
As
gain range.
Cecil walks towards him, Des tries to sneakily trip him with the scythe.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Technically,
acrobatics.
Yeah, technically you can't act out of turn, but since this is all like, you know, it always all kind of
Theater of the
happens at
mind.
once, so I'll allow it. If
I
Cecil,
was going to do a sleight of hand, but if you want it to be acrobatics, I can.
If you don't oppose it, Cecil, it just automatically succeeds.
Of
If you
course
do
I'll oppose it.
if you do oppose it, it'll be a roll-off.
But does he know it's happening?
That's what's the roll for.
Yeah, that is pretty much what the roll is decided.
So what should I roll?
What was he rolling? What am I rolling?
For tripping somebody up with with an item, there's no real like set rules for it. So whatever you think is applicable, what skills in your bag of skill that you are using to use this maneuver.
I was
Sleight
thinking
of hand
sleight
makes
hand,
sense.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just gently nudging the handle of my scythe towards his foot just to trip him gently. In a sense, so he would think that maybe the vines did it by accident.
And yeah, as you get snagged up on something, Cecil, what kind of skill would you think of using to perhaps avoid it?
Acrobatics.
Okay, yeah.
Since I have Blade Song, I have advantage on it, so it'd be a normal roll.
Yeah. Hoo-hoo-hoo. You notice
Suppose it
some...
just-
Yeah, no,
No,
go
go
for
ahead.
it.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I suppose he just stutters a bit, but still keeps his balance. Like, you ever do that when you're a kid and you're running really fast and then you stutter, but you just hold your arms out and you barely manage to prevent yourself from falling over?
Yeah. You knock into something, you're not too sure what, but there's a lot of brambles and stuff here, like it's a very overgrown area, so you just kind of shrug it off and you keep going.
So I don't know it's this.
I would say no,
Well, no.
since he did it from behind you.
Plus, I was
you
counting
saved
on
yourself
that
from going
'cause,
into the
like-
house, man.
Because, like, all the brambles around here, it'd be pretty easy to convince you that you tripped by accident.
Yeah.
If I was you, I was just going to send you to the house. Yeah, just cast invisibility on Vexillus, and then my familiar will give Vexillus the help action this time, not me.
Don't you have to concentrate on that? So if the shadow hits you, will you lose
Yeah.
it? All right.
So yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. I'm just because the invisibility ends when the person who is invisible attempts to attack something. Like the spell ends for the target that attacks or casts a spell. Like doing that stuff ends your invisibility. For the net, he has to do a strength check. The idea, I guess, is like you rip yourself free from the net. Would that be like considered as like an attack, like attacking the net, quote unquote? Like would like something physical like that break the invisibility? Because it's technically not an attack, but it's still like
He's
exerting
breaking it.
strength.
The thing's like watching it happen. So even if he can't physically see him, it can probably deduce that the rope being torn apart's where he is.
I don't think it would break invisibility since it's technically not an attack
Yeah.
or a spell. Like I think we did this at the previous game, or like fucking up with doors and stuff and putting acid into them, but not breaking invisibility because it's not an attack.
Yeah. And I guess he doesn't have to make the check if he like he can just lay there.
Depends. Then I did walk up like close to the creature as well.
Okay, cool. So Vexillus is on the ground, in a net, invisible. His dogs are attacking this big shadow maw creature that had pounced on top of him. You, Cecil, are right next to this chaos. You've made Vexillus invisible. Is there anything else that you are doing?
Just my scroll. What we do with his action is give Vestas the help action, and I guess taunting the creature.
Okay.
I'll try to get Abbott's attention in any way.
How are you trying to grab this creature's attention?
Would I indeed? We didn't keep the shit that we killed him from. No, just start yelling, hey, we killed these ones before, this should be easy. Just start yelling, making noise.
It doesn't understand your language.
That's why, yeah, it's called making noise, man. Doesn't need to understand.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. Skull, I guess, will be like right next to Vexilus.
It is Vexilus, his turn. He will attempt to break free out of the net under the invisibility. Strength. Does it just strength check? Yeah.
I think he just needs to get a 10, DC 10 strength there. Yeah.
Since he is a
He would
hunter,
have
he's not a
advantage on
very... Oh, he would have advantage?
Squall is help him. He does give him the help action.
See.
He
Ooh.
felt even worse.
Yeah. You see this invisible... Well, you don't see the invisible guy flailing around in the net, but you definitely see the net moving. He's trying to break out of it, but he did not succeed. That's all he can do, I think, while he is in the net. Okay. Then it is the creature's turn. The big shadow maw that has pounced on top of him, that is currently being attacked by the two dogs, that kind of shakes the dogs off, rears its head up high, opens its big, like, maw-like mouth, these tooth-like appendages spreading out, you know, like the predator mouth, where they go like... and he lets out a thundering roar. Everybody within 90 feet of him must make a Constitution saving throw, but I will post it, so... Oh. Okay. Should be able to post it. Come on.
Nope.
Overall.
Okay, there we go.
There is. Another nat 20.
Oh my god.
Really?
Another one.
Wait, what's that for a squirrel?
Oh, apparently. Did you roll as the squirrel?
I guess.
Oh, well,
because
the
it moved
squirrel
back.
succeeded the Constitution check.
Yeah. Guess you still have to roll for Cecil then.
The skull stole my glory. 14. We get bonuses from you, that's right.
If I were helping you, maybe.
Would you?
Maybe.
Say yes or no question.
What kind of help can you provide us?
I think it's just a passive thing.
It's Aura
Okay.
of Protection. You give us like bonuses to our saving throws equal to your charisma modifier.
Oh, yes, but I don't really consider you or him to be friendly at the moment.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I will stop at nothing to achieve my own ends meet.
Ends meet. You getting paid for this?
Well, not in money, but in revenge.
Holy fuck! What the
What is
hell?
that?
Sorry, don't mind that. I rolled too many dice.
Oh my god!
Should only have been 8d8, not 16d8s.
47.
47. The roar like thunders out from this creature. Des, you failed your Constitution saving throw, so you take 47 thunder damage.
What? Really?
Mhm.
Damn.
How much? Do you survive that? Do you have more than 47 health?
Oh, yeah, and I've got 16 temporary hit points, so take it down to 31, take it off that. I think I have 29 left, if I'm doing the math right.
You have 16 temporary hit points?
That's what the 16 under me is for, isn't it? Or is that
I
something
think
else?
that's your AC.
Oh,
That's
my
your AC. Yeah.
My mistake, just 13 hit points left then.
The squirrel, sadly,
Dies.
yeah, takes 23 damage because he succeeded on his roll, but he still takes half. I think the squirrel only has like 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does it go back to its like realm if it gets destroyed? I don't quite know how that works
I'm
for
not sure
familiars.
even what it is, but it just poofs away now.
Yeah, the squirrel poofs out of existence. Cecil, you failed, so you also take 47 thunder damage.
I like to use absorb elements to have it.
Oh, okay. You can have thunder resistance, yeah. So that's 23, I think I said? Yeah, would be 23 a half, but you round down.
Yeah,
since
do you
we're not-
apply, or should we?
Since I'm not doing this in the like combat tracker, can you apply to yourself?
Yeah.
You can just like click on your health and do minus 23, I think, to not have to like calculate it.
Doesn't really do much.
You have to hit like enter, I guess, to confirm it. At least that's how
Well, like 44 minus 23? Or do we just put minus 23?
I just do minus 23. Yeah. I guess you have to roll to see if you keep your concentration on the invisibility.
Uh-huh. Yep.
An 80, you keep your concentration. Vexillus also failed. He rolled a 5 on a d20 plus 2, which is terrible.
I think he's dead.
He rolled 3, okay. Yeah, his current health is 31, so he takes 47 thunder damage, which he does not have resistance to. So, unless if anyone has any way to save him, he just kind of like an invisible... the invisible man in the net just turns into a very visible like explosion of blood that starts like running out of the net. And I guess taking damage breaks the invisibility anyway, so he'll become like visible again, and he is down. He's on like 0 hit points.
Down or dead?
Can't tell at first glance. And all the chaos of everything happening. And his 2 doggies, 1 succeeded and 1 failed. Oh. Okay. They both survive, but they are very hurt. And that is the creature's turn. So we go back to Cecil. To Des, rather.
Tell me something, Griss.
Mm-hmm.
Misty Step takes you and everything on you. If I were to hold Cecil and do it, would that count as me holding him and taking him with me? Or can it not do that?
It's like full teleportation.
Yeah, I think Misty Step specifically says it's just for you, but there is a different spell that's like you and people around you teleport to a location, but I can't remember what it's called. I know in in Baldur's Gate the symbol looks like a little door.
Dimensional door.
But I think unless Misty Step says that you can take somebody with you, I think it is just for yourself.
Alright, well I'll scream bail to Cecil and then use Misty Step to get as far away from the combat as I can and then run back towards the manor.
Okay. Yeah, you Misty Step as far away as you can to the max distance of Misty Step, which I don't remember out of the top of my head how far that is, but it's...
Up to 30 feet.
Okay, yeah. You move 30 feet away and then spend the rest of your movement just going back towards the manor.
I did yell bail to Cecil before I left. I'm not entirely heartless. If he gets out, he gets out. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you reach the hedge mage. You know how to get through there-ish, since you've done it before. With you gone, it is Cecil's turn.
If only I was such a coward as you, Des. At a quick glance, I've asked us, is he dead or knocked down?
Give me a medicine check, please.
Are you going to spend your turn while the creature's hovering over you, checking to see if he's alive, instead of just
The dogs are still
bailing?
alive.
I'm just saying, like, you could get him out of there, then check if he's alive. Not that I want that; I want him dead. But, like, you know, I'm saying from
Would
a
that provoke
point of
attack of
view.
opportunity if I tried to drag his body, Griss?
Like, if we were in the combat tracker, he'd technically be one square behind his body, and he'd just be grabbing it and pulling it away from the creature. So the creature would be able to attack of opportunity him being pulled if he wanted, but not Cecil. Am I thinking that right?
Yeah, if like, yeah. I guess you have to somewhat step into the same square to grab him and like pull him out. But you can technically use your action to disengage and grab him and just go, because like grabbing things interacting with the world in general is a free action, unless if it's like something special.
Then I would like to attack since I have mobile. If I attack him, then I can just walk away for free.
Okay.
I don't have to hit him.
Okay, cool. You do a swing at the creature with your Rapier of the Magi.
16.
Yeah. I need to change it in the description of that item that it doesn't post a like full text, because it's always such a block when you use it. But 16 just hits it. It has a 16 AC.
All right. Normal damage and then extra attack. Actually, also, yeah, sneak attack.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, actually, forget. There's no point. There's no time for sneak attack.
25 damage. 25 piercing on the creature.
Piercing, yeah.
Hey, yeah, you
Wait, that's
definitely
not 25. It's 13. The other one is an attack roll.
I see. Just 13 damage.
Mhm.
You pierce into the creature's like almost like scaly shadow melded skin. You definitely make contact. You pull your weapon back out. These like shadows flow out of the creature. It looks at you angrily. But yeah, once you strike it, you can just with mobile disengage, move away.
Yep. I can just grab his body and then run away.
Okay, yeah.
50 feet.
You grab Vaxilus his body and you run away.
Feed him a potion would be an action, right?
Hmm.
Why the hell is my attunement set to
Sorry.
6 out of 3?
That was taking a while, so I went and got a haircut.
Oh.
Yeah, so what did I miss? Did he kill him?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And what did you do? Are you fighting now?
We'll find the creature. We're not sure if he's dead or if he's knocked down. This just ran away.
He ran away!
Yeah.
That's
Like,
answer to
bailed.
everything. I sort of got it.
Bailed.
His character is going to die with a bullet in his back. Every answer to everything is just, I run away.
So basically, I'm grabbing Vastilis and backing out.
Okay.
I'm going to check if he's dead or not. The Griss said knocked down, but, you know, hey, he could just be dead.
Yeah.
If we're doing Theater of Mind, Griss, after like 6 seconds when I get my action back, I'm just going to feed him a health potion. I'm not going to even check if he's alive or not. Just going straight to feed him a health potion.
Oh, okay, yeah. You use you drag him away. You see, as you're like dragging him through the brambles and stuff to like a safe distance. In the distance, you see his hounds still fighting this like shadow creature, like bouncing all over it as the shadow creature is like doing its best to like fight off the hounds. As you are dragging him, he's still in this net because he never broke out of it, so he's still like tied up. You like push the net to the side, pour like a potion in his mouth. You get no response. His body is just laying there lifeless in the net.
Holy fuck, I fucking hate this body.
Now, do you bring him all the way back to the estate through the hedge mates and everything? Or do you just
Have to,
leave
yeah.
him where he is?
Why didn't I leave him? I have to. Like his mother must know. That this killed him.
Okay. Des, you left earlier, so you're a bit ahead of them. Do you just head back to the estate?
He said BRB, so I'm not sure if he's back.
Oh, okay. We'll see where he went later then. But yeah, Jackie and AJ, if you both are still here, while all that was happening, you have not had enough time to do a long rest, but you've definitely had enough to count as a short rest if you want to take a short rest before the others show up. Not too sure, depending on your classes and stuff, what you get back on a short rest.
I get a lot of shit back.
And you can roll your hit dice and stuff if you need a little top off of some health.
How do you get hit dice back again?
Long
Long
rest.
rest.
Long
Oh,
rest
yeah.
then.
Might as well use them then, yeah. I don't really need to, but... Oh, there's long rest? Shit. You said long rest, so I hit long rest. Fuck. I can take it off. I can take it off. Let's see. Pop the chat
in.
Does exhaustion go away on long rest or short rest?
Only on a long rest.
Okay, gotta add that back on again.
I've
Get rid of
I gave you your exhaustion already.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you're having a nice rest, suddenly the doors swing open. May or maybe not. Des has already ran in at this point. We don't know since he's AFK. But Cecil definitely like enters the room, dragging like Vexilus, his like lifeless body behind him.
I'm assuming they're not going to care, so I'm not going to even bother waking them up.
I'll be awake.
You'll be awake.
So I don't need to sleep.
You don't need to sleep. Okay. Yeah, you'll definitely just see me with Vexilus' dead body. I'll ask you, where is this? Where is that fucking coward?
No clue. Why?
He got Vexilus killed.
What?
Maybe
Remember-
his corpse.
You remember when we were fighting the creatures to get the crystals, the shell crystals, and then another creature jumped us from behind?
Yeah.
The same thing happened, except this time Des threw a net at Vexilus, then ran away.
Okay. Could he have tried chucking it on the other person and it hit him by accident?
Who are you looking for? Who did you think was under me?
You thinking he was like throwing it at the other creature?
Yeah.
Could be, but I mean, he ran away afterwards.
Yeah?
He started
might-
telling me, "Hey, Bill, run away."
What? No.
You can go back to sleep, Jackie. I don't think you really care.
Mm.
It's just another dead body.
Oh, well, it's fine for you to kill people, but
Me? It was this time. He fucking got him killed and ran away.
Oh, let me guess, he cut this one's head off too.
No, he threw a net at him and then ran away when we were fighting the creature.
Sounds like him. You know
Doors.
he's a killer, right?
Door swings open. In walks Vivesna. Immediately upon seeing the body of her boy, she lets out this like unnatural, almost like banshee-esque scream in like
bitch.
horror and sadness. She says, "No! What happened to my lovely boy? Did you do this to him? Guards! Guards!"
Ripley, do you
She's like-
have anything that can revive a dead body?
Can I just
I'll
shoot her in
just
the
yell
head?
over. No.
Shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
I mean, it's D&D. You can do whatever you want. Okay.
I was asking Cecil.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are you guys-
I should have done the voice. Sorry.
Are you guys just having a
Shoot
laugh?
her in the head. She's giving me a headache.
By the way, where are you going after you run away? Let's do Destructor before we do this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we need to know where he fuck is. Yeah.
Oh, I would have come back here.
Okay.
Then you're dead.
Okay, then we need to do the whole conversation again.
Sorry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Jackie and AJ, you're just having a nice... Yeah, rewind. You're just having a nice rest as a... What the hell happened there?
Misty Step probably triggered now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As Des
Back to sleep.
walks into the room, Des, you see them resting? Do you say anything?
Ugh. That went poorly.
Jackie sleeping. AJ, you said you're like mostly awake. Do you say anything to Des?
Sorry. I've got a
Nah.
robot that like spins with a little thing, and York is just sitting letting himself get whacked in the head of it, like fucking Santa's little helper with the water. And then grabbing it occasionally. What is he doing? He's just letting himself get whacked in the side of the head. He's going.
Cats are cute.
But it's like that thing where the cat's trying to drink from the tap and it doesn't understand that its head's in the way.
Yes,
It's just
I
licking
love
the
that.
air.
Oh. My favorite of that type of animal video where like something happens that they don't understand is is it a raccoon that has like a bunch of like what's the sugar that's like on a stick that you eat at the carnivals?
Candy floss.
Yeah, it has like a bunch of candy floss, and they wash their food before they eat them, so he puts it in the water, and it just completely dissolves, and he like pulls out his little hands and just looks at them like, huh?
What?
Oh,
He doesn't understand that it
That's so
melts.
Aw.
It's kind of sad, but it cracks me up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Tess runs in. It's like, oh, that went poorly. And just goes to one of the couches to rest and relax as well. I don't know if Jackie or AJ, you react to any of this.
Right.
Ugh.
Des shows up. Well, if he doesn't wake us, I'll be asleep.
Yeah. Then eventually, after Des has been sitting there, Cecil bursts through the door as well with a dead body in tow. And I will say, which I kind of missed out on last time, but coming over here with the dead body, you would have had to go past the guards, the Onyx Knights, who are not quite like real
Alive.
people. Yeah, but they will definitely react to one of the house occupants being a corpse. So they would have approached you outside like, halt! Who goes there? What happens to Lord Vexillus?
Shadow creature killed him? Possibly another one? Someone I have in mind I need to talk to about this.
Yeah, you see the guard kind of like,
Can you call his mother?
this must be
The
reported.
lady? Yeah, the lady. Can you go report it to her?
Will do. And it like, very automaton-like, clanks off and disappears into the estate.
Right. Then, can I go through the door? Or will
Yeah.
any of them stop me as well?
Nope.
I'll go through the door. And I see this, right? He's not like hiding away.
No, this is here.
You fucking coward. I have never in my life seen someone as shameless as you. Fucking, you ran away immediately. You fucking trapped him and ran away.
On accident.
You just murdered someone like, just a tiny accident.
Keep your voice down, Cecil. They're trying to sleep.
Oh, fuck off with the whole keep your voice down. You gonna run away this time if I keep my voice loud?
No, I'm just going to stay and watch as Jackie slaps you for waking him.
What the fuck is going
can
on
fucking try
now?
You can go sleep in the rooms, Jackie.
No, I cannot go sleep in the rooms.
Why not?
We've had this discussion before. It's not a good idea for us to be sleeping separately.
You two were sleeping by yourselves when I came in.
That is, yeah, we're in the same room.
Yeah,
Three of us.
Yeah,
and
but
I've
you
been
were
awake
both-
this whole time.
Well, you were
Now,
both
you
you
walk
want to
in.
explain what the fuck you guys are yelling about and why you've got to.
You know, actually, to be
Who
honest,
did you
to be honest, AJ, it's hard to tell when you're asleep or not because those goggles make it impossible to see your eyes.
So,
Well, that's
to make
okay.
it clear to you two, since you seem to care so much, we were fighting. You remember how we fought the shadow creatures and another shadow creature jumped us? A weird grotesque monster.
Sure.
That happened again, except this time, this just netted Vestalis and then ran away.
I did not try to net him. Tried to net the creature, but it went right
Then
through
why
it.
the fuck did you run away?
That's what he does. He's a coward.
And then you come back here going, oh, it was just a small accident. Oh, I just murdered someone.
But that's what he does. He's a contract killer.
He's a contract killer. He's contract for McCluskey. And I guess whoever we're working for right now.
Yeah. And he kills people. For money.
Must
He's
we
a
go
contract
over
killer.
this, Cecil?
I mean,
what do you say?
most of my clientele are criminals. I mean, have you not put that together?
Must we go over this, Cecil? Things happen. People die.
Oh,
Get
things
on
happen.
with it.
I just murdered someone. Things just happen. Oh, I accidentally tripped and sent you to the hells. Things just happens,
the
man.
guards just go, you just murdered who now? Arrest him. That was a confession, sir. Come with us.
Guards, he confessed to the thing.
No, you
No.
They just don't
You
understand
confess.
sarcasm.
Yeah, the doors open and this room just completely floods with these like completely onyx-looking night guards. Like them moving about is very loud. Their metal is like clanking everywhere as they filter into this room. I'm just gonna move his body out of the way a bit so I can put the guard there. Door swings open and accompanied by the guards, Lord Kryn will walk in. Survey the room, look over everybody here, sees the dead body of Exilis. He turns towards the body, tears in his eyes. Oh, it is true. My unfortunate stepson has fallen to the foul beasts on one of his many hunts. I must thank you, adventurers, for still accompanying him during his final hours. We will make
thank
sure.
you very much, considering one of us here killed him.
Adventurers, I wasn't fucking there. Don't look at me.
What
You're
do you
being
mean?
overly dramatic, Cecil. I tried to help him, but I failed. Then
tried to
we
help
would
him.
have died.
You tried to help
What?
him, did not work out, and then you ran away.
Why did
Okay.
you not mention this when you got back?
Because I was exhausted and you were sleeping. I didn't want to disturb you, Jackie, because I know you've been through a lot. You were having a bit of a mental break past few days, so I thought you really needed some rest.
Since when did you care? The last time I was having a mental break, you fucked off.
Yes, because I don't want you to have a mental break again, because then I would have to fuck off again. See?
No.
It's more so it would be inconvenient.
I don't understand anything you're saying right now.
Fucking hell, is this why you felt like Jackie? I feel like I'm the crazy one all over here. Just murder
Yes,
someone
this
and then
is
just
exactly
pretends
how
like
I feel when you talk about your backstory. Yes.
this is it. You just murder someone, goes like, shit happens.
Murder,
does.
you say? I was told it was a hunting accident.
It was.
Yeah,
He's just being overly dramatic.
Ethical just trapping him with a net and then running away, an accident.
Is he currently still in the net?
Yes.
I removed the net. But Griss,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I removed the net to like
I
feed
saw,
him
I
the
saw the
coffee.
thing on him. I was like, is he still in the net? It's like, that doesn't look like a hunting accident to me.
What can I say? I tried to net the shadow creature, but the net phased through it and hit him
Mhm.
instead.
So instead of helping him, you just run away.
I was going to help him, but then the creature's guttural scream began shattering everything around.
So you run away.
I failed a constitution saving throw.
Pray tell, what creature were you hunting?
Does it really matter?
Well,
had too long-
the normal shadow tusks should not have the ability to do a damaging scream, like you say.
It had two long appendages to stand up on, the shadow-like tail, and a strange cyanish hue around its elongated mouth, which... Have you ever seen an octopus?
Oh. What you describe as a shadow Mao, they are a much more dangerous creature than the shadow tusks that are out there in the shadows.
Indeed. I'm afraid it ambushed us, and though we did try to help, I'm afraid it...
Well,
I'm afraid none
I'm
of our
gonna start.
attacks
He didn't
helped
try
it.
to do anything at all.
I did. But then the creature uttered that guttural scream, and I told you to run, because we all would have died if we didn't get out of there.
Well, what is done is done. The boy is dead. His mother will be unconsolably upset. If what you say is true, that there might be foul play involved, then I would have no other choice than to arrest all of you right here, right now. But if you can confirm that he died during an unfortunate hunting accident, then we can all walk away.
Excuse me, why are you arresting all of us?
You can try, you fuck. I've got a gun pointed at him.
Oh,
Just a pistol, just pointing casually, like
Probably
on my lap,
use a
spraying at
healing
him.
push. I should probably use a healing push on by now.
Must have been the witch.
well, one that is already enough for today, don't you think? Let's not turn
I
this.
wouldn't test him. He doesn't mind making another body and another body and then another body.
To me, none of you should even exist. I don't trust this realm.
I love how everybody's just healing in the background.
Yeah, they're all just like buffing up.
Yeah, getting ready.
Because I got to
Well-
do it manually.
Greater fortifying, greater magic's protection.
Well then, guests, what do you suppose we do about the situation?
You got the culprit right there. You do whatever you want with him.
Surely you can just do that.
I'll explain what happened and you'll understand it was a tragic but
How about you
unfortunate-
just do that magic bubble of truth thing you did?
Good idea.
It wouldn't work
Why not?
because we can't tell if he's lying or not. He's the only one that can force someone to tell the truth. He's the one casting it.
So it's not just anyone within the bubble.
No,
I fucking hate magic. Why is that a rule? That's stupid.
he's the one controlling it.
And how do you know so much about my magic? Cecil?
What about studied magic? It just goes through your brains.
But you don't know how to use it?
Using it is a different thing. Knowing how what it does is also a different thing. Like, knowing what it does and learning
That's
what,
true.
and learning
I know
how
how to use
use
women, but I don't know them.
it. See, exactly. He gets it.
Des does actually laugh at the joke.
Anyway, I'll be shooting this guy.
Who, Trent?
let
Or
me
the- or
try and-
this? If this, yes.
Let me try and explain to him.
But I don't know
Wow,
which one is this. They look so familiar.
While Cecil cools off and stops accusing me of things I didn't do.
You see Jackie look at you like, I saw you chop a man's head off because he was just in the way. I don't believe you.
Yes, I am not. Lord Grin will speak up. I'm not too sure what exactly is happening here amongst you, but it seems like you have things to discuss amongst yourself as well. I will take custody of the body, make sure that his mother get informed. You're free to stay within the estate. You have designated guest rooms, I believe.
You know that bullshit. Are the guys going to stop us from leaving?
They like step in front of you, but Lord Grin like gives like a nod towards the guard, and he moves to the side.
You can fucking deal with him. I'm kind of tired of all of your bullshit. I'm going to just go sleep in the guest room tomorrow, or whenever we wake up. We're just going to go to the master bedroom, get the fucking magic circle thing, and then we're leaving. If you stay here, I'm
Oh.
fucking leaving you behind.
What a nice young man.
Yeah, basically, if you want to move me there, Chris, or is it in the same floor, the guest bedrooms?
They're upstairs, but yeah, you left the room. You're going towards the guest room. In the hallway, you see Usk standing there, still as shattered and lost as he always is. What's happening in there? There was a lot of commotion, a lot of guards.
Surrounded by a bunch of incompetent idiots.
Oh, do you mean the house staff?
No, the other party members.
Ah. Well, that is unfortunate. He does not laugh. That was me laughing. I was just thinking that was like, oh, sucks to suck.
Well, that's his attitude on the whole thing.
The guards filter out of the room, and Lord Grin takes his leave as well. He takes the body with him if nobody stops him. Well, one of the guards takes the body.
Oh, yeah, don't really want a corpse hanging around.
But yeah,
Well, this place is now covered in blood and stinks, and I am going to find somewhere else to sleep. I will see you guys in here in the ball.
Good night,
Oh,
Jackie.
God. What
Still,
are you doing here, Magic Boy? I thought you left.
Chris still hasn't moved me.
Yeah. But now that you're all going.
Well, Des is going to try and make a stop by the Lord to catch up.
Okay. Shoop, let me throw you over there. Second floor, activate. Do not remember who got which guest room.
This one.
I don't even. I think I got the one with the pervert mirror.
that was AJ.
Oh, okay. I got the one with. Well, there's two, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one above and one below.
Yeah, I think I got the one with. Oh yeah, I might have deliberately. Oh, I remember. I picked the bottom one because I didn't want.
Oh yeah, you had a balcony.
Yeah, I didn't want the pervert mirror. Get the fuck out! Throw it out the window. What's this?
One of the like shadow servants.
Get out!
Okay, yeah. If you all intend to just sleep for the night, you can do your long rest, and we'll see what Tess is up to while you guys are doing your sleep. But you can make your long rest roll now. Something might come up, but I don't think it should interrupt your rest, depending on what happens down here, I guess. I think I teleported Usk with you guys. Did I leave Usk in Aidan's bedroom? Oh well.
What?
In AJ's bedroom. Okay, so Des, you meet with Lord Grin.
And this is where 50 guys show up and say, sorry, there can't be any witnesses.
With this guy. He's back in the dining hall again, surrounded by some shadow servants, but no guards inside of the room, just outside by the doorways. You get ushered in. You see Lord Grin swirling his glass of wine around near the nearby fireplace.
I'm afraid my companion insisted on joining us. Made it a bit more difficult, if you will.
Kind of like looks at you in silence at first, then gives you a nod. Your friends, your companions are not aware of our plans?
They would never have agreed with them, I'm afraid. They're too, what's the word? Moral high-grounded.
You think they are going to you think they are going to become a problem?
Depends on what you need me to do next. I'm afraid they've sealed all the portals to the other realm where your sister is.
Oh, I see. That is indeed unfortunate. That is gonna cause some trouble with trying to get to my elder sister. But does that mean it is also sealed that they cannot come to this reality?
Indeed. Unless someone finds a way to open a new portal for the time being, neither of you can cross the realities.
They should not be able to, but fey magics are strange and powerful, so perhaps my sister can do things that I am not aware of, but for now she should not cause any trouble, so it is a suitable solution for the moment.
Is your wife upset about the passing, or was she also aware of this little plan of yours?
She is going to be very upset. I will go and inform her later in the day. But yes, one of the potential people in the will has been taken care of. You have shown me that you are indeed quite capable. It was not the smoothest of operations, but you got the job done.
Having to deal with those shadow creatures rarely is, unfortunately. But but for the most part, it was them that did the killing.
Now that I can trust your discretion and obedience, I will know that we can work together to escape this place and restore to my throne and birthright. You will be granted a suitable reward for your services.
I should hope so. But tell me, how do you intend to keep me in this loop of yours when my companion is so intent on leaving tomorrow?
Leaving?
He believes he can conjure a circle that will take us back to our material plane.
You have been traveling, well, your friends have been traveling to and from since they have been here. It is possible that your friend can travel back to your material plane.
Or even to your sisters. But I am afraid he may need quite a bit of coercion to go along with something like this. He doesn't exactly like the idea of killing without necessity.
Now, out of roleplay, completing this quest, dealing with Vexillus quietly, earns the entire party a milestone point. Technically, this is only like his quest and or mission, but the milestones count for the entire party, so everybody you all as a group have another milestone point. You are 2 away from hitting the next level up.
I was supposed to be like level 10 by the end of this?
Yes. Wait, you're 8 now, right?
Yeah.
I think level 9 should be the end level that you are at during this adventure, but I might be misremembering. It could be 10.
Okay.
Now, this also has changed your approval rating with a bunch of characters, which I am not going to touch, because that completely crashed my computer earlier, so I am not going to do that
you guys
right
are
now.
level 8, I'm still level 7. Did I miss
Oh,
something?
really?
Yeah, you did. You missed a level up. We talked
Oh
about
yeah, because Starmer cut my power the last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I said about a meme of Stormer, like an AI Stormer cutting the power to Britain so he couldn't play.
Okay, I
So
gave you
people
your
can't call him a
XP.
poopy head on Twitter.
Yes.
You should be able to put yourself to level 8. I don't know what
Yeah,
you
Give
can.
me a
thanks, Chris.
purple head, so Britain's losing power. That's right. Oh, I love AI, man. It's so retarded.
Incredibly so.
So quietly murdering Vexillus without implicating Kryn causes Vivesna to become horrifically distraught. She will immediately suspect that there was foul play, but without any evidence, she can not really do anything about it.
Where's evidence?
She will, however, refuse to meet with anyone, the party included, so she pretty much like disappears in mourning for a X amount of time that you don't know.
What about in the evening?
But you did succeed in dealing with Vexillus and somewhat made it look like a hunting accident. I don't think most people are gonna believe that, but that was the intent. Which
Baratheon's deaf? This is not.
which Lord Kryn will award you this with 2 items. You get
It's knife to the neck?
You get Kryn's invisible rapier, an invisible sword. It is a invisible +1 weapon when wielded.
So the sword itself is physically invisible, or it makes you invisible?
So the sword is an invisible +1 weapon when wielded. It cannot be perceived by any creature except the attuned owner, so only the person that's attuned to it can see it. When targeting a creature that cannot perceive the sword, the attack has advantage, because you're hitting them with a sword that isn't there. If a creature has True Sight, Blind Sense, or other ability that allows them to see things that you normally cannot see, you do not get the advantage.
Oh, when he's not holding it, we can see it, right? Is that what that first line means?
Yes, it is
Okay.
only when wielded that it is
Okay.
invisible.
Alright.
Because otherwise you would like lose it in your inventory, I guess. Where did I leave my
I
invisible
was about
sword?
to say, yeah, like, where the fuck is it? I give you this Invisible sack of 1,000 coins.
Here, take this invisible reward. Trust me, it's real.
It's totally there, bro.
Trust me, bro.
And he also grants you a set of medium armor, the Blades of Shadow. This armor has been embellished with the essence of shadow. You have a bonus to AC while wearing this armor. Once per day, you can pull the shadow from nearby, making you harder to see and giving the next attack against you disadvantage.
Does he wield a gun
Cool.
and ride a motorcycle too?
Yeah,
a lot
that's
like John Wick.
that is a quest complete. So I will move that one to the completed quests. Boom. That is trimming the will done. Now he still needs help for his ambition with sororicide and patricide. You need to go kill his sister, which, well, you don't need to, but he wants you to go and kill his sister, which is in the Fey Realm, you have discovered, and his dad, which is somewhere, which may or may not be somewhere in a pocket realm somewhere. Even he doesn't know.
Is it in a weird dimension full of space things that we maybe have already seen?
Maybe.
It also says on the rapier that once you break its bond, it can only do it it can only be invisible 1 round per day.
Okay.
Break its bond.
I'm assuming it means not to it. I guess maybe it leaves his hand.
Okay.
So yeah, he rewards you for your services, gives you some fancy items. The sword does need attunement, the rapier.
Good thing I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I don't know if you are, what's it called? Like what armor and weapons you can use, if you're proficient with them.
It's a martial weapon, and the scythe I'm using is also a martial weapon, so I assume.
Okay, should be fine. And I
I think
think
it's
you,
proficiency with everything, right?
yeah, at least armor-wise, you get like heavy, light, medium, and shields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but also gets martial and simple weapons.
I think there's
Proficiency is
something
no problem for you. Okay. So yeah, while you're having just a nice time with Lord Kryn, he's very. It could have gone better, but he's happy with the results. So he is rewarding you for your services. Since you are in the dining room, he'll allow you to like eat to your heart's content and drink to your heart's content. Everything you need, pretty much.
I won't eat too much, just enough to fill me. Then I'll head upstairs. For...
Yeah. I'm gonna say the quest to deal with his sister technically is also completed because he believes that she cannot travel here and he cannot travel there, that you've like closed the portal, so pretty much she's not a problem for the moment. But I'm not gonna...
I have informed him about Cecil's ability to create circles and potential teleportation, so he might take interest in that.
Yeah. I will not mark it as completed just yet, just in case something happens that the realms get connected again. But as far as Lord Kryn is considered, it is completed to him. So, to celebrate your help with dealing with Vexillus and the sister, he is going to organize a hero's feast for the entire party to celebrate their achievements. Probably not right now, not immediately after the like Steph's son has died. Like wait a day or two to like organize a big feast.
I imagine he might even try to get some of the other party members on his side to make things go smoother. It'll be interesting to see what he tries as a character to make his own ambitions work.
Yeah. What you have done was no easy task to undertake. You have earned all your rewards and then some, and he gives you another set of armor for dealing with the quote-unquote dealing with the sister.
What's this one do?
Free armor.
You get a set of light armor, glamoured armor, While wearing this studded leather armor, you gain a +2 to AC. You can also use a bonus action to speak the armorer's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, including color, style, accessories, but the armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusionary appearance lasts until you use this property again or remove the armor. So it's a set of light armor that you can make it look like just normal clothes. So I guess would only really be handy if you're ever in a situation of like, we're going to a ball and you obviously cannot show up dressed in combat armor like body armor and stuff like that, so you gotta like hide it.
Or if we went to Raphael's house. Remember that, Mckadow? When we went to Raphael's house?
Yes.
As you're guided towards the dining hall, that's where you are. A group of shadow servants gives you all the food and drink that you want. As you are one of my agents now, he hands you a ring. These rings will read you and your weapons in shadow, making you harder to strike and making your weapons highly effective against the chaotic overgrowth of the Fae. And he gives you a ring called an umbral signet, which all of the stuff I'm dragging over to your sheet, so it should all be on there.
Yep. Umbral signet, banner call down, deal 1d6 additional necrotic damage to Fey creatures that dwell within the Fey miles. Feyward manner.
And carrying this ring is also proof that you are an agent of the Shadeward Manor and its estate. So if like the guards or anything like show up, you can show them the signet ring and they'll be like, oh, okay, carry on. Which completing this also earns you another milestone point. So you are 1 milestone point away from being the next level.
We got all. Oh yeah, 2. He just given us so much milestone points, Chris.
Shower me with milestone points, Daddy.
You know, maybe we should kill a sister for that milestone point.
I mean, that's the one thing I wanted to bully on, to be honest, Destructore. What the fuck do you mean we're more morally Me and AJ have been like,
Yeah.
kill them all, kill them all.
I'm the only morally high ground one.
We've been totally in to kill these people.
Yeah, more so Cecil than you two. This is actually me just trying to hoard the rewards for myself.
Oh, I see. I was like, what the fuck does
Like
this mean?
Cecil, definitely, yeah, but for you two, I'm just trying to stay on the down low so I can get all the rewards for myself. Sorry, I know it's greedy, but it's what I would do in character.
I wondered why. I know. That's all it is.
And sorry I have divided the party in a bit with this, but I'm just
The party was
trying to
already
play.
divided, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
killed
just
a good guy. He's dragging us down.
Wow, me dragging you down.
Yeah.
We said we were going to be evil, and you made a good guy. This is on you.
You said like scumbags, not murder hobos.
You're not a scumbag.
And you're not even a
scumbag.
scumbag.
You're fucking lawful good or whatever.
Not even a scumbag.
You're not even a regular bag.
Bitch.
Is that supposed to be an insult? You're not even a scumbag.
My purpose for
I do have to head off in a minute. Gris, do you need me to do anything else before then?
I think that's it.
Because
it says
I've
at
done
the-
everything with Quinn now.
Yeah. Just seeing if you got all your rewards and stuff. It does say at the end here, all the way at the bottom, there's a little reference that's like, the shadow seal can only be removed using the remove curse spell. But I don't see any other mention of shadow seal. I was checking your ring, but I think you might have a curse on you now, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to like find this thing actually.
Cursed.
Who get cursed? But we'll find out.
And he's gone.
But yeah, do you eventually, after getting rewarded and praised for all your deeds, do you head back to a place to catch a long rest as well for the night?
Yep, and attune to this new sword, rapier.
Okay, cool. Where are you gonna go for sleep?
Well, if he assign me a room, I'll go there.
You already had your room from the like guest room, so you can definitely head up there.
All right, I'll long rest there.
Yeah, and that that's done for today, I suppose.
Just about. Just going to do the long rest so I recover everything. I'll just do that next time.
So you put everybody in their bedrooms. I did lose Usk somewhere. I'm sure I
He's
can
in
find him
AJ's room.
again. Okay, he is in AJ's room.
Des normally seeks vengeance against those above him that have betrayed him.
Sitting, looking at him.
But right now you're working for someone above you.
Just like,
But he's
I
going
have to
along
do
with
this.
working with the Lord Crin because it means he gets to kill other nobles in the process. It's sort of a to Des, it's the lesser of the evils to allow him to kill people because he seeks vengeance.
what if we turn Cecil into basically a transport battery?
Okay.
Transport battery. What?
like if we just like torture him and like tape him up and make him teleport us.
We could find some blood of Baal and shove it down his throat, see if that possesses him.
Yeah, make him a balls spawn. You have to win. There's balls at his point.
I knew it.
I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, what's going to happen now?
And now, with Des gone
course.
and him doing his little side quest, you've all rested for the night.
Mhm.
What do you guys want to do now that you are here? Des is...
After we rested.
Yeah, after you rested.
I
You've had a
just,
full night's rest, nothing interrupted you. You can make your PTSD nightmare roll if you want to, AJ. I leave that completely up to you, because that's for you to roleplay.
Nah, not tonight.
Okay.
Such a weird thing to say, though.
Yeah.
You can have a PTSD nightmare if you feel like it. I guess I would get up,
I
get
feel like
cleaned
you've had
up
a
a little
good
bit,
night.
try and
That's
like
fine.
get some fresh air in the balcony. Then I'll go find Cecil and have a little chat with him about the moralness of our party. Knocky, knocky. Hello, you should have locked your door.
Could
That was
have
very unsafe.
Waited, for fuck's sake.
You should, yeah, well, put some clothes on.
Clothes already on. Not beyond the desk.
Okay, well, then you're fine. We need to talk.
Go ahead. Do you want to murder someone else? I'm out of it.
You seem to be under a misconception about the party. You do realize
Misconception
that
now.
everybody at my bar is a criminal, right? We work with a criminal cop. Every single person that has ever come into my bar is a criminal.
I don't interact with the people in your bar, really. It's just
That's me.
McCluskey.
And us. And everybody else that's ever gone in there. And the vampires. And everybody else.
The vampires, you just took them to your bar. Not sure
Yes.
why.
I'm not sure either. It's kind of been bugging me, to be honest. But that's another thing. Yeah, you know that you're working with a crazed motherfucker with a scythe, right? He cuts people's heads off for fun. Like, he's a killer. Like, he's a proper, like, psycho killer. I kill for a reason. He just kills.
do you, Jackie?
Yes. I have been correct about everything since I got here.
You didn't need to be correct. You could have been
I
wrong.
didn't
and you
need to
would
be
have just...
correct. What are you talking about, boy?
I'm saying you didn't need to be correct to justify you murdering people. You would have murdered them anyway. You didn't need any
No.
justification.
I did need a No, I did. I saw a room full of corpses, blood everywhere, and everybody was acting like it was okay. You
Let me
were
get
acting
this.
like it was okay.
I
did
wasn't
not
acting
trust
like
you.
okay. I
Yes,
was
you
acting like
were.
it was not justified to murder everyone because of that.
No, you were acting like it was okay, which is why I went off to go killing. Don't try to gaslight me, boy.
I'm not gaslighting you.
You're only
You
like
tried.
12
You tried
years
to
old.
murder.
You don't get to freaking tell me what to do.
12 years old.
Look at me, a stupid face. Now,
Look,
Knock,
I
knock.
wasn't.
hey Jay, come on.
Sure, I guess the whole party can be here.
Keep it down, please. I'm trying to sleep.
It's the middle of the day.
It's
Get
the
up.
middle of the day. Get the fuck up, please, yes.
Yeah, still. I lay in that night in the day.
Firefighter indeed.
Hey, I normally have to wake up anytime the alarm goes off.
So be ready then.
I don't have a set time. I just wake up, go.
So, what do you exactly want to accomplish here, Cecil?
Accomplish. We were sent here to fix this whole place, not to go around
No.
murder everyone.
No, we wasn't sent to
No, we
fix.
were
We were sent
not.
to investigate.
You seem to be under this conception that we are here to fix things and be some sort of moral good. We were sent here to find out what was going on.
Yeah, and fix it.
No.
I'm pretty sure they stated that find anything paranormal and fix it or get rid of it.
Yes, get rid of it. But you seem to be under the conception that we have to be nice to these people. Why? There are a bunch of
Because they're not into
psychopaths that
manner.
allow murderers and eat people.
Hey,
We
you
saw
know
a giant
what it is.
blob monster that was some sort of Cronenberg creature, and you're still defending them.
I didn't
We should
defend
be
the
killing
creature
them
and that.
all.
The people
Why?
that hired us is going to
I've
come in here and
listed all
kill
the
everyone.
fucking reasons, and I'm not going to list them again, Cecil. Dig the wax out of your fucking ears. They are a bunch of murderers
The lady,
and
Lady
Cronenberg creatures.
Vivisna. What did she do? Why does she deserve to die? Go ahead.
Allowed it all to happen.
Ooh, Lady Vivisna. What did that Lady Vivisna allow to happen?
I slap him across the face. I am not repeating myself.
Hey, Lady Vivisna, seriously, what did she do? I'm asking this in character, not out of character.
I just said this again, dude. She let it all happen.
What? What?
The murders, the hags, everything, the Cronenberg
Lady
creatures,
Vivisna, for fuck's sake, that else said.
everybody's linked. The
Lady
Fey realm is
Vivisna?
linked. They let stuff happen in their realm.
You're talking about Lady Elsia in the other realm. I'm talking about this one here, the lady here, the son who was murdered.
I'm so fucking done with you. I'm not going to repeat myself for the 50th fucking time.
You're like, oh, they allowed them to murder and eat people. Shit, there's no eating people here.
They're all linked.
Link doesn't mean that all their actions are
Go
the
back to
same.
bed.
I'm going with him. Go back to bed with him.
Sure, I guess these two can go fucking. I'm just gonna go to the master bedroom and copy the circle.
Let's just go get Des.
Remember, once I'm finished with the portal, I'm fucking leaving.
Yep. If you leave us behind, I will track you down and shoot you in the head.
Good luck with that.
So we get Des if he comes.
Yeah. I assume Des is gonna like hang out with you guys until until he's back for next game.
Maybe, unless he wants to go off and kill more people.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, you've been to these
Okay.
places, the like Lord's Chambers and stuff. If you're looking for the master bedroom, it is over here.
Oh, that was good.
Follow the magic boy. I
Yeah.
assumed he knew where he was going. Oh yeah, I know where you're going, magic boy.
I know.
Well, you can technically go across that balcony to get to it as well. You've been in this one, right? Yeah, you've rolled up the
Mm.
carpet and stuff.
No, this is the one we have not been in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we've not been in here. It was the one with the upturned carpet.
The master bedroom is a luxurious. I realized I had to move the camera. Is a luxurious and large, dominated by red furnishings. A wide red couch to the immediate left is flanked by ornate silver vases filled with roses whose petals seem to be made of clotted blood, each attached to a back stem bristling with thorns. Aside this is a desk with space for two. The main area of the bedroom features numerous cabinets, chests of drawers, wardrobes. A nook towards the north of the room provides seating for two, and what is likely a commanding view of the estate's backyards. A large four-post bed with velvet curtains, half drawn, easily rests two, and near it two. A large four-post bed with velvet curtains, half drawn, easily rests two, and near it two doors exit to the south. In the north, a quiet nook houses a small table and a pair of couches. Curtains partially open to look out upon the bleak and dark lands over which Kryn and Vivisna rule. Yeah, there's the same kind of stuff in here as the bedrooms in the other versions of the plane. Desks with letters and the like. A circular rug in the center of the place.
So why are we in this room?
Do you
Is
ask
it the magic
Cecil?
circle?
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody else in the room.
I thought you were like asking Gris.
No, I'm asking you.
to get the magic circle.
Why this one in particular?
Because that's the last one we need.
Okay. You speak to me like I know this shit.
I explained it multiple times.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand magic.
I guess I'll just get down to copying it.
Was this just
Yeah.
a costume room? What the fuck's this?
Yeah, like a little wardrobe. To be a investigation as you're going through all the rooms and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just making sure there's nothing going to jump out at us and all the bullshit and everything. Not
Yeah.
fall into that again. That's what I was just checking the rooms, like, no monsters in there, no monsters in there.
At 24,
24,
the room
goddamn.
seems to be completely empty. There is some stuff on the desk. There is some stuff on the like bedside tables. The wardrobe where you were in.
I'll check it all while I'm waiting for Magic Boy. I've got hours to kill.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of clothes in there. It'll take you like 30 minutes to thoroughly search through it, but it contains nothing really of value.
Okay. I'll check that out. I'll check the desk. I'll check the bedside, like you said.
Okay,
Well,
you
yeah.
looking at anything, AJ?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit down, watch the door.
Okay,
Make sure
yeah,
nothing
Cecil,
sneaks in us.
you roll up the rug. You know exactly where the thing is. The circle radiates with a faint, faltering conjuration magic. Do me a investigation or arcana. Your choice. Ooh, another net 20.
What
God
was it with the
damn.
20s today?
On a so was that arcana? Yeah.
Arcana, yeah.
This circle was once used to create a doorway to a specific location, but it has been heavily modified from standard teleportation circles. And with a 20+, where normally magic circles only serve as anchoring points for teleportation spells to targets, this one appears to designate a target itself instead. Not only that, but it is drawing power from an outside source in the local area, which would allow it to send a user to a set point when activated, instead of needing a caster to target it.
With that 30, Chris, can I just make the whole copying time faster?
Yeah. Reveal the portal. Jackie, yeah, you're looking at all the stuff on the desk.
Yeah, killing time.
On the desk, there is a copy of a map from what appears to be a separate structure, hastily drawn as if from memory. So a quickly hand-drawn doodle map. 2 letters written to Elsiet, which are either drafts or were prepared but never sent. An incredibly old, dog-eared wizard spellbook containing a dozen spells up to 4th level, and instructions for nearly every known cantrip. A smudged note inscribed in the opening pages reads, "My son, may magic raise you to the highest of spirits."
Rip. Well, I'll take a spellbook.
Okay.
And I'll pocket that, and then I'll use that to maybe bribe Cecil Boy later.
Okay. 2 3rd level spell scrolls and 1 2nd level spell scroll.
Grab them all.
3
bud.
heavy books containing extremely complex magic. Extremely complex magical research text that appears to be on the subject of planar magic and teleportation. And another letter, but this one sealed with a wax seal. And it is
Anymore.
pressed with a signet ring.
Oh, you mean this broken seal letter that I found? What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you just open it up, inside it is a proclamation. Let it be known that henceforth the rebel known as Vexillus Lumal is no longer to be considered a resident of the grounds of Raventree Estate. As of the reading of this order, he is to be considered persona non grata and escorted from all lands held by a member of the Corvinarus family. If he should resist, He is to be arrested and held until sentence can be passed, for which the only possible outcome shall be a swift and unforgiving death. He is hereafter banished from all lands ruled by House Corvenaris, and no persons under stewardship of House Corvenaris shall give him shelter, aid, or succor. If he is found on Corvenaris land, he is to be chained behind a horse and dragged whatever distance is required to remove him from Corvenaris lands. I, Lord Grin Corvenaris, proclaim these orders to be mine and mine alone.
I'm just walking back and forth reading this letter out loud.
Hmm.
So you guys hear all this?
Is it better? He's dead.
Oh, is that the guy that died?
Excellus, yeah.
I don't fucking know. He woke me up. I don't care about these people. I just pocket the books, Chris, and the scrolls.
Yeah.
And I
So
start.
put-
And I'm going to start reading the teleportation one, I guess.
Yeah, put a spell book in your inventory, I think. I dropped it in. I don't see where it went.
Spellbook would be like at the very bottom. In loot.
Okay, there it is now.
Oh, you see? Oh, there it
Um,
is. Yeah, nice.
and 2 third-level spell scrolls and 1 second-level spell scroll. 2 third-level. 1. Oh, I can just increase it. And 1 second-level? Yes.
Mhm.
Undecided spells, as of the moment, it's GM's choice. So whenever
Yeah.
you decide to use them, I'm going to be like, oh, it's this spell.
Yeah. I'm just going to say Jackie can't read it anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah,
3 heavy
go ahead.
just 3 heavy books about traveling the plains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you want to
everything.
grab
Throw it in
those.
the bag. Yeah,
I'll
throw
give
it in the bag
you
of holding.
3 books of lore. That makes sense, I think. And there were 2 more letters that look like draft that were prepared but never sent. One called Crin, one written by Lord Crin and is called Dear Sister. And another one also written by Lord Crin that is called Lady Elsiet in Chaos.
I'll read them both out to the party.
You said you'll read both of them?
Killing time, like I said, might as well. Might as well pry into their letters.
Okay.
Like Cecil said, he's already dead. Doesn't matter. Not going to be offended.
It's true.
Well, the kid is, but I don't think this is his room.
No, this letter's written by him.
Oh, by him? By
By Lord
Vexillus?
Kryn.
Okay. No, Kryn is not dead.
Yeah.
Oh, who's one died?
Vexillus.
What's his full name?
Vexillus.
Vexillus Corvinars?
Oh, Corvinarius. That was Grid. Oh, whatever. Oh, okay. Dear sister, I have learned from our groundskeeper that we are not alone in our imprisonment, and that you are equally barred within some hidden place filled from creatures of the Fae. As I pen this letter, I reflect upon our actions that day, and on what our father did to us. I am certain it was not a surprise to know that... Oh, not a surprise... It will not surprise you to know that I have begun an undertaking to break this place to claim which he would deny me. Your sudden manifestation of magical prowess surprised me, I must admit that. But I will hope that you understand, and you cannot hope to compare to what I have learned. We should put this behind us, this childish feud, and turn our attentions to the one who denied us what was rightfully ours. You never wanted anything to do with the estate, so why would you want it now? Step aside, and we can move on with our lives. In your reply, and the letter ends abruptly, as if he did not want to finish writing it. Or had not decided.
And that's the other letter.
To Lady of the Chaos Fray.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I've received word from you that you have made yourself a small kingdom of fey creatures living in squalor or ruined shell of a home. Of a ruined shell of a home. Do they lick your boots there as the servants of our house did? Do you still reward them for every little step of doing their job? After Follow cast us into this hell, wow, this is a very different letter. After Follow cast us into this hell, I swore I would retake our manor and claim my birthright. I wish you know that sudden manifestation of magical prowess does nothing to change that. I am glad that you found some mastery of the art, but you cannot hope to compare what I have accomplished. Abdicate, dear sister. Wow, this is just like, okay, one's just like, please, and one's like, fuck you, do it. Respond to this letter with formal papers, recognize me as the rightful heir of Raventree. Otherwise, when I have finished disposing of our father, his corrupt, twisted plans, you will be next. You could put this behind us, give me what I want, but I will leave you alone. You have my word. Lord Crane of House Corvinaris. Rightful heir. I'm starting to think that this Lord Corvinaris might have gotten his brother killed.
His brother?
Well, look at this. He's talking about having people killed in order to get the line of succession.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he had brothers, but it won't surprise me.
Which one is he again? Is he the Weasley-looking one with that was like, look at me with my wine?
That's Lord
Crane was the
Grin.
one crying
Yeah.
when his son died.
Oh, that little bitch. Yeah, Des. I'm gonna have to start interrogating Des next time.
Okay.
To cut
yeah.
the time, Jackie. Since you're so adamant about backstories, why don't you tell us some of yours?
My backstory? I told you, I'm a regular human bartender.
Yeah, like childhood. How did you become a bartender? Your dad tell you?
Did you think when I was a child I decided I'm going to become a bartender? You think that's what I decided as a child? Really?
No, I'm asking. Was your father a bartender? Did he teach you? Did he make you work at the bartender?
No.
Your parents?
I've got my own establishment.
So what made you decide to be a bartender?
Convenience? Like,
Convenience.
Do I sound like I'm from Hawaii? Like I'm not a native. like I'm from Britain, blood. Hello.
So why all the way to Hawaii?
Why not? Why are you in Hawaii?
Why not?
Precisely.
So what was your childhood like?
Nondescript.
Normal then, I guess?
I guess
Is
so.
that why you're surprised by all the magic stuff?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't grow up with this stuff. I mean, I'm older than the irregularity, son. I know that you're not, but I don't think any of you. Were any of you even alive before the irregularity happened? No? Okay.
No.
Didn't think so. Didn't think so.
I am muted. I said yes when I was young.
Okay. Anyway, I know things have been tense, and to be honest, I'm starting to think it has something to do with this realm. And we do seem to speed up our aging. Have you noticed that I've been getting more and more grey here? It's starting to freak me the fuck out.
I always thought you was going.
I mean,
I've been, but I'm getting more grey. It seems to be speeding up. I don't know. Maybe it's my imagination. I could have sworn my hair was blacker before we got here.
How did you come first, you two? How did you come first to wield your powers? Seems to come to you innately.
Oh, yes. It was whenever the irregularity happened. I think.
You think, you were using something magical before the irregularity?
No, I'd never heard of anything magical before the irregularity. First thing that I remember is, I think it was creating Gizmo. I don't know.
What about you, AJ?
What did you ask?
How do you come first contact with your powers? When did it happen? Is it something special or just something that happened?
A toy in a work. In the Middle East. I should say, no.
Of course.
Don't want to name us. Flipping.
Iraq.
Flipping you.
That doesn't exist. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. He's aging back. Oh, no, he's aging.
He's regressing.
Oh, what's that? Did you do this, Chris, or did Aidan do this?
Fucking Ricky's what it was. He just melted it into his old token.
Yeah, I was just messing with the like. I've got like a token, like for when you have like a second form that it can like transform between the two. I was messing with that.
Yeah, it melted. It was like weird.
Yeah.
It's like a
he's
vortex
an
effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 2 hours pass in no time as you are talking amongst yourself and studying this this circle on the floor. I believe that means that you have sufficiently studied both the favored circle and the shadeward circle.
And the circle in our realm.
And the circle in the real realm. So that means that you are ready to begin repairing the primary circle in the material plane, in the ruined manor.
Yay.
They're ready. Pack your things, murder everyone to murder in here, and let's go.
Oh, so we're allowed now. Okay, you're very flippant.
It doesn't seem like anybody in the previous manor, the free realm, and in this manor care if anybody dies by your hands. So I don't care anymore.
I don't think they're real, to be honest. I think
To
they're
repair-
all split from one entity. I think it's all one mansion split into multiple, but that's just me.
To repair
Pulling on
the
personal backstory experience.
to repair the circle in the ruined manor, you need to have be proficient in Arcana, which you are, and have the following: study a studied copy of all the missing pieces of the circle. So studying the Fade word and the Shade one circle, and the main one. So you've done all that. You need sufficient materials necessary to repair the circles, which will require gathering and then creating the repair materials.
Okay,
and
just
you
go
need
to the library in here.
Yeah, you need to be able to restore the power that became unfettered at the breaking of the circle.
Right.
Oh, what is all this?
The hell?
God, I could create magic items with this, so I'm just I'm trying to pop out the table of my bed.
I just saw like the end of it. I was like, whoa, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know either. Carry on. I'm going to find out what it actually does.
Yeah. The party must determine the nature of the materials used in the creation of the magic circles by studying any of the existing circle fragments, which you have done. This means that if any of you have an alchemist kit and some
Right.
time, do you have an alchemist kit?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Not sure if anybody does. If it's for the materials, we can just go ask the librarian. He'll provide us materials before.
Yeah. Alchemist kit, 4 hours of work by someone proficient with the toolkit and also proficient with Arcana, or being helped by somebody proficient in Arcana. Once the analysis is complete, they will have concluded that the medium used to inscribe the circles is a ritually prepared compound of bone, ash, chalk, and iron. Which I do believe you knew already. You learned how to... which materials were in the circles from the librarian devil guy in the other version of the mansion. Or in this version of the mansion, even.
In this version, yeah. I'm not sure if he kept extra. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, so bone, ash, chalk, and iron, first powdered and then made into a paste to serve as a paint for the circle. So yeah, you go to the librarian. I'll say that since he was studying the circle, trying to like repair it as well, the one in the library to be precise, he has all the necessary materials needed. As you approach him, he'll just say like, what would be in it for me if I help you in?
You'll be fixing this entire place.
I see. Well, I'm not supposed to give these away for free, but if it is to fix whatever split up this place between the different planes, then I will assist all I can. And he gives you several pounds of bone. You do not know where the bones came from. He gives you freshly cut live wood, a block of...
I have like the material already made himself.
A block of incense, a bunch of iron dust, and a bunch of chalk powder.
I don't think any of us has an alchemy, so I'm just I was hoping to ask him to do the same thing again.
Well, the alchemy's kit, it says here, was to analysis what materials you need, but you know already what you need, so you can
Okay.
skip that step.
What about making the paste?
Yeah, he'll help you prepare anything that's needed, but he pretty much has all the stuff that you need to be gathering.
Does he have a spare pair of gloves?
Yeah, he'll have like
Can I have these, please?
yeah, not necessarily like modern day like operating gloves or anything, but like a leather equivalent of like
Perfect. Yes.
like
I'd like to turn these into gloves of theory, please.
ooh, okay. What does that do?
I get when these gloves are invisible while worn. While wearing them, you gain a +5 dexterity bonus to sleight of hand checks. Dexterity checks when made to pick locks.
Is it gloves of thievery?
Yeah, gloves of thievery. It's a wondrous uncommon item. I can make it at a 6th level of artificer, as long as I have a pair of gloves. I just have to place the item here to enchant it. Apparently,
Okay. Does this require like some time to create the item?
it doesn't actually say in the infusion table. That's what I was reading. It says you can learn this infusion multiple times. Each time you do so, choose a magic item. Pick with it. Pick from the replical tables below. Table title tells you what level you must be. Blah blah blah. It doesn't say any particular time. Yeah. Including the type of object that is required for making it can be found inside the Dungeon Master's Guide. I would like to think it's a pair of fucking gloves.
Yeah.
Make a pair of gloves.
You would think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have all the materials. The ritual requires the combining the bone, freshly cut wood, and incense, and burning them together until they have been reduced to ash. Which is all the stuff that I'm reading is pretty much assumed that Cecil is doing this. Like he's like grinding up the bones together with the librarian, like getting all the materials ready. AJ and Jackie, would you be assisting in this process? Would you just be watching? Would you try to like offer a helping hand, or you do like I know Jackie is making his magic gloves. Would you be doing your own thing, AJ, or just helping out?
Just watching.
Okay, cool. All the ingredients can be gathered in or around the estate. Yeah, that's fine. We've got that. Yeah, this whole thing takes another, like, normally 4 hours, but with Cecil's, like, expertise and mastery of these things, it's an extra 2 hours.
Extra?
It's an extra 2 hours. Because
Well,
you're so good at it, it takes longer. Fuck
it's just 2 hours, I meant.
Suffering
yeah.
from
You
success.
overthink of it. Yeah.
After these 2 hours, you think you have procured and made enough of the materials to repair the circle in the broken version of the estate, so in the real life version of the estate.
Go to the circle in the library
Yeah.
and just go back to realm.
Okay, cool. Oh.
It's on the second floor, I think.
Yeah, no.
Or is on the first.
I dragged somebody through some stairs, so it's like, oh yeah, okay.
I think you dragged all of us.
Yeah, so this is my third infusion item. I've got my gun, and then I've got the magic bullets, like repeating shots. So, okay, I don't get another one until level 10. No, which will be next week.
I lost AJ somewhere.
Yeah, I'm lost as well. I don't know where I am.
Did it drag you to like another floor? No, because I guess I
don't
did
know.
it.
I'm trying to like drag and find myself, but I can't.
Yeah, same. Oh, I'm sure I'll stumble into an AJ at some point and be like, oh, there he is.
Assuming we were right here, I'm assuming these triggered.
Yeah. He's not near those stairs. I don't know where I lost him, but it's fine.
We can just make a new one.
Yeah. I'll put just your new guys down. AJ. Cecil.
That'd probably piss Cecil off if he noticed it, to be honest, what I was doing.
And
What is
that's-
You're just like, oh, how does your powers work and everything? He's like, oh, no, I don't know magic. And he's just casually over here making a pair of gloves go invisible and wearing them. I'd imagine every single time Jackie does an artificer thing, he just pulls out a tiny hammer and starts hitting it. Like, there's no real, like, finesse. He's just hitting it and going.
I think I mentioned that before when we were fighting. Like, I told you, hey, you make magic robots and magic guns. So I won't be bothered with it. You
Yeah,
making gloves.
I use my hammer and it goes pew pew.
Totally
Oh,
forgot
so
to put any audio on this whole session. Do you guys have vision?
Oh god, there's duplicates of
dark.
us.
Yeah.
Oh, where are the duplicates? I see. Okay. You guys make it back to the ruined estate. And with you traveling back through the portal into the real world, you're back into good old Hawaii, but in the ruined version of this estate. As you land in here, you can tell from the outside, so you can actually have like somewhat of a guess what the time is, and if you still have your phones on you and stuff like that, they boop boop shoot back into like activation. It's currently like around 6 in the evening.
Okay. I will fix the portal. Can you 3? The red cross is still outside, right? Or the branded cross?
Yeah, the branded cross. They set up a an area around the estate to guard it.
Can you 3 go tell them about the ooze so that they can deal with it while we deal with the portal?
Yeah, let's go, Jackie.
He said this almost like you planning something.
Oh,
And I'm going down other stairs. I think I went to the attic, Chris.
yeah. Back down you go.
There's like teleportation here.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with how I drag you to the rooms. Okay. You make your way to the master bedroom in the ruined version. Do you have vision here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit dark, but I can see.
Okay, I see. Is the magic circle visible underneath the rug? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So you know what to do to fix it here. You get to work.
How long will this take?
This, with your expertise, will take 4 hours.
And I roll to make it 2 hours.
You can try.
You most certainly can try. 29.
29? Okay, Mr. High Roller today.
Watch next session. I'm just going to begin that once.
Yeah.
When the party actually kills you.
Yeah, you definitely make the time shorter. It'll take you 2 hours to repair this circle, like the expert magician that you are.
An extra 2 hours.
just 2 hours. Yeah, AJ, Jackie, and Des for now. I'm not too sure what he wants to do, but we'll come back to that next time. But for now, you guys are leaving the estate, and you head towards, where you left your vehicle, where the branded cross had set up like a little base area.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Yeah, your phone shoots back on like if it still has power and you're still in you're back in range of everything. So if you think you would have got any messages from like family, friends, loved ones, or anything like that. A bunch of like needless updates of all your like various apps are suddenly popping up.
Okay.
Bling, bling.
I'll go and check. Update all my apps.
Okay.
Update Twitter again.
Turn off Twitter.
After the scandal, that's like got closed out.
It's X now, right?
No, it got rebranded. Now why?
Oh.
I said, why would you make this a third time?
Okay. Yeah, you head out. It seems like this time, not as much time has passed as last time. You are still relatively in the same, like, time zone as when you went back into the planar portals. It is still September. It's close to the end of September. I don't quite remember exactly which day you went back in, but it seems like only a few days or so have passed, not like you didn't miss like an entire week or month or something. Outside of the estate, you see Charlene, your handler for the branded cross. This lady. She will
You really think I forgot her?
with some like branded cross, like very heavily armored guards around her, like this, like padded armor, full on like SWAT suits almost, but a little bit more like tech looking. She raises her hand, like waves you over as she sees you approaching. Do you go towards her?
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
It is your thing.
Yes. Agent AJ, was it? And Jackie?
Hi. Keith.
You ventured back into the estate to see what more you could learn and what other dangers you could discover. Do you have anything new to report?
Lot. I'll let Jackie do it.
What? You're the one that's talking about them. What are you talking about? Okay.
We ran into a lot of things.
Oh, such as?
Doppelgangers, big tree guy,
Yeah.
tree lady. It's all Fae stuff. Magic boy, get the fuck out of here.
A blob of human flesh.
I'm not with you.
You're not with me? What do you mean you're not with me?
No, he's
I said I was
fixing
going
the
to fix
magic
the circle while
Yeah.
you two called
that's
up.
why I'm yelling to get out of here.
Oh, he's like all the way in the manor. So you
Like
can,
at the back.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at here to be the front. My bad. I was thinking we were here.
Yeah, no,
Where are we?
you're like,
I can't see myself.
no, you're
You're
like
like, yeah.
outside of the estate, like down the road, pretty much.
Okay. I can't see anything. It's just black for me. With
Yay.
patches of white.
Mm.
Okay, so he can't hear us. Yeah, the magic boy will be able to explain it better. He knows all about this magic shit. I'm just a bartender.
Magic boy?
Yeah, the little twink one with the blonde hair. They know about him, right?
Can't call me a twink anymore. Look at the top.
You're out here. You can't stop me.
Okay. And what is this magic boy doing at the moment?
Fixing a portal.
And what is the purpose of this new portal?
AJ, why are we taking the other portal again?
I don't have a flipping clue. He just said he needs to go and fix some porn.
Something to do with fixing the problem of the mansion being in. I think it's being split into different pieces, but he has a different theory, I think.
Well,
I guess we need to go to this new dimension or something. I don't know. This is overwhelming for me, to be honest.
Well, our organization does specialize itself in protecting our world from other things coming through mysterious portals and the like. So if there is more portals within this estate, even inactive ones. It is wise of your friends to investigate them.
Yeah, there's been quite a few that we've run into. It's getting sickening, to be honest.
This has grown into a much bigger and more complex problem than I anticipated.
You know what would take your mind off it? How about dinner?
We cannot leave this place just yet until our tasks here are complete.
Oh, no, I can't. I think you know what I was going to say. I'm just going to leave it. Or something else you can snack on.
I understand you originally met with Miss Basila Danos. She has requested your help in securing this estate for her.
Yes, we haven't spoken to her in quite a while. The last person we spoke to was you, and you said there was some sort of weird time dilation. I don't know. How long has it been since you last seen us?
It has not been that long. A few days at max.
That seems relatively that's about the time we were gone, right?
Yeah, she checks her tablet that she has in her hand, and she gives you the exact days, hours, minutes, and seconds that you've been gone. But I don't know it out of the top of my head. But she gives you the exact number. She knows it precisely. It's been since this time that we have last seen you.
Does that feel roughly right? I know we couldn't see the time or anything, but we still experienced it.
Yeah, to you it seems like about right. You do not have the feeling that you've spent that you've lost a lot of time this time.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's too bad of a time dilation in that realm or whatever. I still think it'd be better if we just destroyed all these portals and called it a day, but we'll see. Maybe if we fix them all, it'll restore the mana or something. Wouldn't that be
Indeed.
nice?
I think you just send squads and then kill everyone in there.
That would be nice too. But we'll see what happens in this last dimension. Maybe we'll age 50 years or whatever.
Yes. Well, find out what you know about this new mysterious... Find out what you can about this new mysterious portal, and then report back on your findings, and we will make sure to inform Miss Danos of your progress. I believe she has promised your group some sort of reward for removing the dangers from this estate. So once we are done here and we deem this site safe of any planar teleportation portals opening up, nothing is encroaching onto our world anymore from this place, we will report it back to Miss Danos and let her know that you have completed your task.
That would be most excellent. Because I don't know how much longer the party is going to be able to keep this up.
Yes, of course. This has been a much longer running mission than we had anticipated. I'm fully aware that you, particularly AJ, don't have much of a choice in participating in this mission, but do know that the Branded Cross does still appreciate your efforts, and you shall be rewarded for your achievements.
Okay. Well,
that would be.
Do you get deliveries up here?
Our organization can get their hands on almost anything. What do you have in mind?
Well, first I was thinking of food. But if you can get anything...
Oh, we have rations and
ammo.
supplies in our little base camp here, if you need any R&R before heading back into the estate.
I was thinking about a cheeseburger.
Oh, I see.
Not had one of them since been in.
That does sound pretty good, to be honest.
Also,
she looks around, she looks at the other guards and stuff. Yes, everybody has been posted here for a while. Everybody is a bit on edge. Perhaps a delivery of some of the some of our country's finest fast foods would increase morale, it could be arranged.
Okay. I also have some questions. If you can, can you get some more ammo for the guns that we have? I already have some in the boot, but I'd like to get some ammo off you. Maybe.
Yes, you can absolutely requisition some supplies for your weaponry.
And
yeah,
grenades.
she hands her like a little touchpad tablet. Just fill in here everything that you need. I will send it through to the quartermaster, and if we have it, we can supply it.
Okay, can I go to the back of my car? Is that allowed?
Yeah, and like the little area where they've set up their checkpoint to like stop people on the road going in and out of the manor is at around like the same area where you left your car. So they did find your vehicle eventually, and it's just parked in this like little makeshift forward operation base. Yes, we have secured your vehicle. You should find it over there, parked amongst the other vehicles of our organization.
Okay. Okay, I'll use the tablet. Get like 10 grenades. Order 10 grenades. That's it. Because I realized I've got ammo in the back of my car. And food.
Yeah, you can definitely stock up at this little base. Grab everything that you need.
Okay. I'm gonna stock up my shotgun shells and my pistol. Why not?
Now we do have our own soldiers to send into the estate in case anything goes wrong, in case you need more assistance. Are you still able to communicate from within the estate using your personal devices?
When we're in this realm, yeah. When we're not, when we're in the other ones, no.
Okay, then for now I'll just send you back in your own little group. It seems to be going well so far. If anything turns out to be far worse than you might have expected, feel free to call in for support. We'll do what we can. Lady Danos, that has requested this job from you, has relayed through us that she has her own retinue of bodyguards that she is willing to come and assist in the cleaning the estate, as she called it. So we can always contact her and let her know that she can send her own personal people in, but since this has become a Red Cross branded cross matter, we would like to avoid more people coming into contact with the strange irregularities within this estate until we've got it all sorted out ourselves.
Okay.
I think the house is safe at the moment.
Well, dang.
No, it's not. This is why I called you out there.
Talking about the house being safe, Cecil, you're all alone in the decrepit, ruined version of this estate, repairing the magical circle in the bedroom to the best of your abilities.
Distracted, with your back turned.
Distracted indeed, vulnerable.
Right.
And I'm wearing such a skimpy outfit.
You okay?
Yeah.
As you are repairing the magic circle, in the corner of your eye, you spot something. At a distance, something stands, watching, strange eyes scrutinizing. Slowly, it tilts its head and begins to advance with all the slow menace of an avalanche. For the briefest of moments, Perhaps a trick of the light. There appears to me more than one of them walking forward. A reflection of the terrible menace before you. And you see this creature approaching you from the dark.
Just one or multiple?
To you, it looks like almost like reflections in glass. You see like a whole bunch of them. But you're not too sure if it's a trick of the light or if there's just that many of them.
Wait, so I see multiple in the mirrors, but I do see actually one in front of me, like coming closer.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be a creepy manner with how creepy shit, right?
Indeed.
First, I'll cast light. See
Okay.
if that would scare off.
Okay. Well, it is midnight here for me in real life time. So I think as this creature is approaching you and you shine your light to see if that does anything, that is a good point to leave it off for today as Cecil, as AJ and Jackie are resupplying back at base camp with the branded cross. And Cecil is alone repairing this circle, being approached by a strange creature. We'll leave it off on a cliffhanger there. And who knows, maybe Des will be with you when we come back to this, depending on what he says he would have done during all of this. But I don't think Des at the moment is a particular fan of hanging out with Cecil.
I'm not a practical fan of hanging out with him, Griss.
So who knows? But yeah, you've gathered a whopping 2 extra milestone points this session. So I believe you're only 1 milestone point away from reaching the next level again.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will be level 9. Thank you guys for playing. We will be back with this normally next Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I hope you guys had fun. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.